Talk about a butt crack, people.
I was the healthiest fat kid you ever knew.
Exactly.
I fought my way out of the womb of the lion.
Business in the front and a hella ratchet on the back. Summer camp shit. Would you kiss him if you could meet him? Open your ears, shut your mouth, snatch your experts, we're back. Open your ears, shut your mouth, snatch your experts, we're back.
What's that background playing? Oh, we got a little technical difficulties here. Oh, it's your volume.
Oh shit!
Welcome back, another UFC Fisticuff Alley. UFC
I know. I heard it. I'm like, what is that?
That's my fault.
I'm just like, hold on, is it the intro over or not? What we got some backup here. There's a little lag. I was like, what is going on?
Well, the intro ended, and then you heard that little like backup singer rendition.
Yeah, I was
the
like,
remix.
man, this is remix. Dun, 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 dun. Another Fisticuff Alley for UFC 265. Lewis versus I can't Clegane. I don't know his name. Gone.
Cyril Gone.
Yeah, Gone.
Yeah, the Frenchman.
Yeah. Oui.
Undefeated Frenchman.
He may not be undefeated.
I mean, his story is ridiculous though.
What's his story?
So like he didn't start any combat sports till like 2014. Started with Muay Thai. He's had 13 or 9 Muay Thai fights undefeated. He's been in MMA for 3 years or something. He's in the UFC now. He came to the UFC with like three fights, and now he's 9-0.
This dude is younger than I am.
How old is he?
He's 31.
31.
Who? Gone?
Gone.
Yeah.
So I still have a chance to make it.
Right.
He started late though.
Yeah, I'm starting way late. How late did he start? Like 25?
Super late.
Well, his first fight, it looks like, was an 8-2. Well,
Yeah. So we just got done watching the final prelim fight.
Yeah, it was,
Bobby Green versus
John C. Riley's lookalike.
Fizaz.
Kind of looks like him.
I don't see it.
Like,
but you've been saying it the whole fight. Like we're going to decision though.
If we could Photoshop a curly head fro on him and take off his beard, what kind of hat is that? Doesn't look comfortable.
Russian.
There's a name for it.
It looks like a foam, just foam.
No, it's like a furry hat.
Well, I know, but it's very stiff and rigid looking. Like held form. Like there's a lot of starch in that thing, or it's just really formed well. So he won.
Yep.
There you go.
I knew that, but who won the first round and second round? That's what we need to know.
Yeah, you did round bets, right?
Was it split? Oh, are you listening to it?
Nah, I'm not listening yet.
Shit, so no one knows. Mr. Weeze.
It'll come up probably.
Well, let me just look at my bet slips here.
You might have to give it a second. Who you bet? Are you through FanDuel still? Or are you doing DraftKings?
FanDuel. I got both, but I'm on FanDuel at this point.
Right. FanDuel's where it's at, let's be honest. Some people like DraftKings. So, did you introduce our guest though?
Oh shit, yeah. Hey, this is Nolan, guys.
Hey, how you doing, guys?
Hey, by the way,
Some random guy here.
We just picked him up outside of Domino's. He had 3 free pizzas,
Yeah.
so we come on over.
he was carrying his laptop around. I was like, hey, you guys watching the fights?
I'm actually looking for someone to do a podcast with tonight. Are you guys interested? Hey, actually.
That's why I'm here, guys.
Small world.
Oh, shit. My
This
bad,
dude
guys.
loves putting that volume on. I'll tell you that.
My fault.
No,
I
you're
gotta
good.
mute my microphone.
Hey, at least it's not something like the fight. It's just us repeating ourselves, so we can't get
Yeah.
pulled for it. So it doesn't really matter.
I'm gonna pull us for listening to us.
They're using fake feeds. It's us.
So back to like we were talking. Lewis gone. Jose Aldo, Pedro Munoz for the co-main event. That's gonna be a banger.
Ain't some shit.
What? You all right over there?
Things a little loose there, bud. I'm trying to tighten it up. I don't want it to break.
It ain't gonna break, dog. Let's see.
Tight is right. Okay.
All right.
So his righty's tighty. You know what I'm saying? All right. Well,
Yeah, no, I gotta buy this shit. Dude, I love so they will send me like emails like, "Oh, here's your deal for UFC 265," and it's to sign up for like Disney Plus and all these other things. But it's literally the same price for the pay-per-view. It's like they're not giving me a discount for the pay-per-view.
$70.
But do you get everything for a month for free?
I don't know.
Because that's what I'm assuming it would be.
Yeah, but it's like they're like, here's your deal for UFC 265, and it's like Disney Plus, Hulu, and something. I didn't really read into. Once I saw it was still $70, I'm like, it's not a deal. What do you like? I don't get that.
All right, so it took it off my act. What?
Maybe you lost both rounds.
Son of a bitch.
You should go to go to transactions, and it'll show you.
Transaction history.
Did they really? They gave.
What are the chances?
The complete opposite of both rounds.
Fucker.
All right, so just tell people what you did.
Okay, so on first bet wager
on the Bobby Green
to win round 1,
right?
And then I did the other guy, Fiesli. I don't know how to say his fucking Fiziev to win round 2,
right?
That guy.
You know the guy that fought the other guy.
Yeah.
Looking like I lost both.
So they literally gave Bobby Green the second one, and
yeah, what the
wow.
Shit? How do you? I wonder if that's. Okay, what was it? Bob Green versus.
I think he's gonna win by submission.
Gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the one that you should.
I mean, but Derek
down
Lewis,
right now.
Derek Lewis is so underrated on the all-around game.
Yeah. Way more experience. I'll give him that.
He's way more experienced. And if you watch the UFC Embedded, which are great little like 10-minute YouTube vlog series, his coach is like talking about somebody told a story. He's like, yeah, MMA doesn't work on Derek Lewis. They're like, you put Derek Lewis against a wrestler, he knocks him out. You put Derek Lewis against a striker, he knocks. It's like you would think that he would lose all these fights because he's not like known for these like arts, but he ends up winning and knocking them out. They're like, yeah, MMA doesn't work on him, which was like the perfect sum up of his career. Which the greatest Derek Lewis fight to the history that I know of is the Volkov fight, because we were at the Buffalo Wild Wings in Asheville, North Carolina. It was on the same card as Conor McGregor and Khabib. Derek Lewis is getting his ass whooped the whole fight. Like, if it goes to decision, it's literally like the most one-sided decision in the history of MMA. With like maybe like 40 seconds left, he catches him. He knocks Volkov out, and it's just like the whole Buffalo Wild Wings is going crazy. And that might have been where the Balls is Hot came from. Is that where Balls is Hot? Was it the Volkov? No?
Maybe, but it's also where he said, yeah, Donald Trump called me and told me to knock this Russian motherfucker out.
That's
where
where
that came from.
Yeah. But like literally, so we were in Asheville for that, and I've never seen a Buffalo Wild Wings as ridiculous as this one. We showed up just in time. They were setting up this small little table in the middle of the floor. There was like, oh yeah, we just set this table. Do you guys want this? We're like, yeah, it's 3 of us. Perfect. And like literally people were standing in the doorways of the Buffalo Wild Wings trying to watch Conor and Khabib fight that night. It was ridiculous.
It was a big fight.
It was huge. It was a fun night there too. We were all hungover from drinking craft beer for half the week. That was the I loved Asheville. That was the worst part. That was like every day it was like a hangover from drinking craft beer every day.
I'm trying to find where it will show round around winners.
Why do you don't need this?
I
What
wanna know.
did it pay you out?
Nothing.
So it obviously
I want to see how close it
actually
is.
that, to be honest, go to active bets. That might take more time to pay out because they have to wait for the judges' official scorecards to come in, which
No,
isn't
and
instant.
go to active bets. My bets, active bets. They're gone.
They're gone, so they paid
Settle
them out
bets.
then.
0 return, 0 turn. This is a bunch
Yeah.
of horse shit.
So you bet wrong.
God.
Did you put win in round 1?
Yeah, win round 1. No, just win round 1.
Are you sure? Not
To win,
in round
To win in round one. That's what.
that
Like, so,
wrong.
like, listen. When he was
I read that wrong.
when
one. I
he
like,
was
wait a second.
when he was placing those, like, he's like, yeah, him to win. I'm like, I've never seen that on there.
It'd be so much better if it was. Now I'm an
yeah,
idiot.
that's why. Like, when you were saying it, I'm like, wait, is that on there? Because I need to look it up because I would definitely do that.
I guess I really do need to stop using Audible and start reading shit.
Yeah, you do. You do.
Dang it. Well, I'm not as mad now.
Yeah.
Well, you lost money on some.
I lost $3.
bullshit.
I lost $3.
How much did you put in your account though?
40.
Oh, so you can make it back.
Yeah, I'm still.
You got to play smart.
Just not on the round betting stuff.
Yeah. Well, round betting smart if you like.
Pick to win that round, not thinking you're gonna
Like
win.
if you know the guy is a fast starter and like he's his like Derek Lewis to win in round one isn't maybe an okay bet. Francis Ngannou to win in round one, round two, pretty decent bet, But that's the thing. Derek Lewis has power that lasts. That's what's so impressive about him. What do you guys put on him fighting in his hometown? You think that's more pressure or does that help?
It's pressure
More pressure, you think?
for sure.
I don't think so. I think it helps.
He's fought in Houston before. He's undefeated in Houston.
I think it helps because it's like he gets the crowd. The crowd gets.
Well, he's come out this week and said that it's literally he's felt the pressure of it. Like you can tell like it's affecting him a little bit.
Well, that's not what you want to hear.
But it depends on how you like how it affects you. Like some people feed into that and they like build off of it. Some people are like they shrink under it. Some people build off of it. So
now, do you think he could take Ngannou?
who? Yeah.
Gain.
Yeah.
He's a little pumped up. Lewis is a little pumped up.
He does this every fight though.
That's going to be the next big heavyweight bout.
I'm just wondering. He looks a little leaner.
Lewis has already beaten Ngannou. So I mean, just saying. In the worst fight in history.
It was such a shit show.
We watched that one, didn't we? Yeah, we watched that one.
We watched it. You had to watch it.
If Gunn beats him tonight, I mean, he's definitely going to be able to get that fight that he wants, I think, with Ngannou.
Oh, yeah. This is definitely – so this is an interim title fight.
Yeah.
So Francis has no choice but to fight
Look at that.
one of these. So technically, this was supposed to be Francis versus Lewis.
Right, but then they
Francis
said he's
is-
not ready, but I think it's a money deal.
Yeah, well, I think
It's
it's a
all
lot
about
of money.
money.
And I think a lot of it, from what I'm hearing, is his agent. It's not him per se, but it's his agent like feeding into a lot of shit and causing it to be a problem. So, but yeah, so this was supposed to, because they wanted Lewis on the Houston card.
Jeez.
They were like, they're like, Derek Lewis is fighting on the Houston card because that's where he's from. He's gonna be a big seller.
Yeah.
They wanted him versus Francis. Francis didn't want to do it. So they're like, all right, we'll put in the next best guy for the interim title. And this is where we're at. Cyril Gane versus Derek Lewis.
That's a co-main, isn't it?
That's the co-main. It's gonna that fight's gonna be crazy. This fight's gonna be crazy too, because you just don't know. Vicente Luque is a monster. Chiesa, since coming to 170, is undefeated. Which is crazy to think, like,
So who didn't make weight? Was it?
dude on the early prelims.
Oh,
Cap.
when I saw the post, it looked so like it was like, oh,
And he won by
someone
flying
didn't
knee.
make weight.
He won by a flying knee knockout. It was
He
crazy.
lost some of his money, so
Yeah. It was funny. So I was watching, he was doing like the little post interview thing. He's like, yeah, that's a fight bonus. And DC's like, yeah, you don't get those if you miss weight. Like literally just straight tells him in the octagon, you don't get that shit, dude.
how much did he miss weight by?
3 pounds, I think. It was like,
Dang.
I think they were flyweight, so 125. So he weighed in at 129, I think, something like that. Or one.
Did he even try to cut more?
I'm not sure. They didn't say. This fight has some heat behind it.
What was that?
Tisha and Angela Hill. They fought before. Tisha won.
Is she the one from
Angela Hill.
Virginia?
No. To be honest, I don't know where she's from, but I don't think she's from Virginia.
Is this the first fight?
No. First fight is Sonia Dung versus Casey Kinney, or Casey, whatever his name. Yeah, Casey Kinney.
Yeah.
So the Angela Hill Torres fight, Angela Hill has made like comments about Tisha Torres using like PEDs and stuff. So Tisha kind of took that personally. And they fought before. Tisha Torres has won. So This is a rematch. Angela Hill.
Never mind. She's
Since-
from Prince George's County, Maryland, which is still close.
Close, yeah.
It's like an hour and a half, hour and 15.
Angela Hill left the UFC or got cut, whatever. Now she's back, and since she's come back, she's been on a pretty good run. So
Welcome
it should
back.
be a lot better fight than the first one.
Brought to you by Manscaped.
Manscaped, like
I can't say I never
sponsors
tried
anybody.
any stuff.
they sponsor everybody.
They don't sponsor us.
So
Manscaped.
Yeah.
a little shout out.
Where's the affiliation, man?
We'll shout it out. Nick Donovan, I guess Manscaped like sponsors him
Oh, nice.
and their Freddy podcast.
Oh, really?
And like he's like, hold on, let's try it out. And he stands up, turns his back to the camera, and is like shaving his
Is he really
south?
shaved?
I don't know, but like he's
His South
telling
Pole.
Cakes like, hey, now just hold my shorts down over here. He's like, nah, and then like he reaches over, holds his shorts, and he's like, oh, and he comes back, he blows it all.
That's funny.
It was a Manscaped ad that you're like, this kind of stands out. Okay,
That's hilarious.
and we know him, so I guess it makes it a little
Do
better.
you guys know that one TikToker that became really famous? He's from Culpeper.
Nick
Is
the
that
one
his
we're
name?
talking? Yeah,
The guy that sang that song?
yeah,
Yeah.
Pineapple.
Yeah. You guys
I
know him?
graduated
Yeah,
with him.
Hey,
Did
Corey
you
graduated.
really?
Yeah,
Mhm.
That's hilarious because
Yep.
I messaged him. I was like, you know, I don't know why we were talking about it, but he said he lived in Culpeper, and I was
Mhm.
like, you live in Culpeper? Like that's right around the corner. Like out of all the places,
I live in Locust Grove.
I live right down the street.
yeah. Well, obviously you
funny.
graduated with him, so you've known him, but like, yeah, we've hung out with him and stuff. It's cool.
That is pretty. I mean, he got really big really quick.
Yeah,
That song.
Very talented guy.
Yeah.
Very talented.
yeah. He started basically with like his own photography shop. It was running like.
He did art too, I believe. He had
Yeah,
an
but he
art
like
studio.
he had like photography and stuff, and then like he's always done music, and I guess his music started to take off. So then like it was like, all right, well I'll do this full time, and then Fine Apple came out, and that just like skyrocketed him.
What's going on, Pepper? How are you? We have someone in Twitch.
Who?
My friend Pepper. I told her to come over and look at us.
Pepper. Hello, Pepper.
Yeah.
Is Pepper watching the fights, or she just joining along?
She's just joining along, coming to say hi.
Heck yeah, yeah. So go ahead and give yourself a shout out.
Myself a shout out.
Yeah, man.
Well, if you want to come follow me, I'm on Twitch. It's Raven. So
So like
that's
what,
so Raven. It's
like,
Raven.
It's Raven.
it's Raven, like the
Yeah.
NFL team. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Too
it
bad you
was.
couldn't get It's So Raven, and then maybe she would want her Twitch me, and then she'd pay you for it.
Yeah.
You should start a separate
Dude,
account. It's
You'd
So
be
Raven.
surprised how many people make money that way by buying domain names before like people want them, and then all of a
Oh,
sudden,
like the guy that owned
For
Cowboys.com.
yeah.
Cowboys.com.
Or
Yeah,
like there
he
was a
got paid
big
a
one.
shit ton
There
of
was
money.
like PepsiVanilla.com or something, or it was like a variation of Pepsi. Somebody had bought it before they came out with it, and when they eventually came out with it, they were like, "Oh shit, we want that." And the guy was like, the guy's like, "Oh yeah, you can have it for $2 million." I don't know what the price was, but he ended up like, I don't know if they paid it or they got money off of it, but he was asking a price for that domain name.
So these guys fought before then.
They haven't fought each other, I don't believe.
Casey Kenny's number 23 in the world, 21 in the world. Yudong Song is number 23. Pretty
Is his
simple.
name Yudong Song or Song Yudong?
Sung Yudong.
Well, it says Yudong Song. I don't know.
I mean, it's
Well, you don't really know if it's
Well,
Kelly Casey or
Asian-
Casey Kelly because he's got two first names.
Well,
Unless he's Irish.
I think in Asia you have that whole back like the first name last name kind of thing is your first name is your last name is your first name kind of thing.
right.
I don't
Really?
know. Yeah.
I don't know either.
Yeah. I mean, I've heard of that before. So,
So Jackie Chan's real name is Chan Jackie.
well, no, Jackie Chan is just his,
I'm
that's
joking,
just
I'm
his
joking.
Hollywood name.
Oh yeah, who was it? Oh, Vin Diesel. I mean, now that I say the name and
The
think
Family Guy.
That's not his real name.
Hell no, that's not
Nah.
his real name. No.
It's not.
Nah.
No.
I never really thought about it until I saw some post about it, and it was like, blah blah blah, also known as Vin Diesel. I was like, oh shit, that's not. And now that you say Vin Diesel, you're like, yeah, that's definitely made up, like for sure.
Yeah. If his last name wasn't Diesel.
I mean, who names their kid Vin?
What could be Vinny and he goes by Vin
That's true. Okay, Vinny Diesel.
Vincent, yeah.
or Vincent?
Vincent, yeah. What do we have the odds on this fight?
Vincenzo. Is that a name?
Yeah, the odds right now as they stand.
So Casey Kenny's a favorite. A
Well,
minus 136 to
Oh, his
Sung
name's
Yadong.
Casey Kenny, not Casey Kelly.
Yeah, Casey Kenny.
He only
Casey,
has, well, Kenny's a first name
Is
too.
Casey Kelly the disc jockey?
Casey
No,
Kelly.
That's Casey Kasem.
Casey Kasem, that's it. Hey, it's pretty damn close. Come on
Yeah.
now.
He's pretty much two of the same name.
Right?
Casey. You know?
Is that the Chinese flag?
No, it's Korean. Or no, is it
No,
Chinese?
he's
that's
Chinese.
Chinese.
He's
yeah.
Chinese.
I don't
Sung
know flags
Yadong.
too well.
Korean is like red, white, and blue, I think.
Interesting. So are we.
Yeah, dude. He's
Interesting.
so he's been fighting since he was like a teen. He's only 23 years old.
This guy?
Yeah. He's only 23.
Yeah, I mean, he's already. Wait. Yeah, he's 23. Dude's born in 97.
Yeah.
What a piece of shit.
Put that in perspective though. When you're watching these, you're like, oh shit.
He's short. He's small. 5'8".
Well, they weigh 135.
Yeah.
You think he'd beat him?
Do I? No.
It's a California kid.
Yeah, so he obviously
He
trains out.
weighs 135 though.
Yeah, I've got fucking 150 pounds on the guy.
You're not gonna catch him though.
You just gotta grab him with the
You
old
ain't
bear
grabbing
claw
him.
one time, wrap him up.
150
Dude, he's
and
gonna punch you so many times before you realize he's even there.
I'm talking street
You
fight.
just-
We're not in
yeah,
the
you
cage.
just gotta
I'm,
pick him
I'm not
up.
gonna get in the cage. We're
And the
not gonna
thing
never
is-
sanction that.
He's probably stronger than you.
Oh, for sure.
I got body weight, dude.
You got to get that on him though. Are you gonna be able to get it on him?
Have you ever seen me bear hug somebody?
You got to be able to
Ferocious.
get your hands on him.
These bear paws
Dude,
are
he's
quick.
gonna be so fast.
I'm an electrician.
You're not fast.
I got
You're
cat-like
more-
reflexes.
You're better to be slow and methodical than fast and reckless.
He can only go so far.
What do you mean?
In the octagon, yeah, you can only go so
Yeah, his stamina's gonna be way better than yours.
Yeah,
Yeah, for sure. That's-
He's gonna be like, "All right, I'm over here," and you're gonna be like,
But
I'll be there in a second."
I'm not gonna chase him
Hold
around.
on.
Listen, you gotta be.
Hold on.
I'm not gonna chase him around. That'd be stupid.
Then he's just gonna tag you up, and you're never gonna catch him.
He's gonna get close enough, and I'm gonna
The
grab
age
one arm.
difference, though.
See, it's like
How
me
much
fighting
is-
him.
Oh,
7
7?
years.
Yeah, but
This
30
guy's a kid.
Yeah, but Casey Kenny's in like that's his prime. Like
Yeah.
male's prime is like 30 to 35.
But you gotta think. You know,
So I still got a good
Sonya's
5
all
years of
that-
prime.
You got
just
5
left.
years of prime.
Gotta live it up.
Look at these. They brought a flag.
I was like, who are they?
Yeah, what flag is that for? Oh, Cheesehead. Hello.
You're not even in Milwaukee,
Yeah.
bro.
No, you mean Wisconsin?
I mean Wisconsin. My bad.
What does Milwaukee have to do with cheese? They might have good cheese
They
too.
might have
I'm not
good
saying
cheese,
they
dude.
don't.
They might have good.
They might
cheese.
have a good Havarti we don't know about, but I'm pretty sure Wisconsin has the best cheese. They have good on cheddar.
I'm putting $2 on Sung Yadong.
Yeah, I like him too in this fight.
I really like Casey Kenny. I just have a feeling Sung Yadong's gonna pull her out.
Yeah, they say you can't trust a man with two first names.
How do you know Sung Yadong's not 2 first names in Chinese?
It probably is.
You
Look,
know?
Yeah. See, like, look.
Well, because Song's
on-
definitely a last name, so he might have 2 last names, like Brenda Songs. You know, the girl from the Disney Channel.
No.
Her name was Brenda Songs, right? Well, that might be a fake name. I don't know. She might have made that up. But also, Song might be his last name. We're not sure because what he said.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta look at the translation.
Song Yadong. Song Yadong.
Oh, Big Dan, repping the fight. I feel like after a while they keep showing, they keep looking at it. Okay, just go away. Like it's getting weird now. Like, I've done my heart, my kiss, my fake punch and smile. Now pan away, bud.
Exactly. Like, go away. I don't need you anymore.
And they're off.
Oh,
4:50 left in the round.
yeah. We're 10 seconds into
10
the fight.
seconds in. Not much has happened, if you were wondering. He's doing some like he's all about the kicking today.
USA chants for the crowd.
He really is. He's trying to kick him.
Oh,
Ooh.
He's so explosive, bro.
they say with age comes wisdom, but Will wisdom win the fight? This is the worst part about watching these fights. I feel like we don't talk enough because you're just invested in the fight, and the next thing you know, you're like, we've been quiet for a while.
We have been quiet, yeah.
Bear with us, people.
That's what happens, though.
Or tune into the fight, so you don't really care if we're talking right now. Yeah, but if they're paying $70 to watch longer, they're watching us.
These bikes do pick up a lot. Pretty interesting.
Yeah, you can hear him making that whole drink. He had ice, whiskey, and ginger ale, most likely. How do I know it's ginger ale, do you ask?
Dry ginger ale, Pepper.
I can tell by the pour. It fizzes different than like a Sprite or a Coke, you know.
Kenny's going for a takedown, or he's trying to.
It's not working too well. Oh, nice left. Your Dong's coming in there with that heat every once in a while. He gets a little explosive and comes in and he's throwing.
He's fast.
And some haymakers.
Got them 1-2s.
Still feeling each other out.
2 minutes into the fight.
They're both scared. Oh, he's yelling at him. What if he got clocked right there? He's like, oh, shit. Oh. He's in WD-40 for that chair, boy.
Yeah, it's getting a little rough.
Did you put Yadong to win, or
I did.
Taking a break from betting for a round, a game?
A game.
Make sure I read what I bet on next time.
ESPN, don't listen to this, but so Ryan, he's been on the podcast before. He just messaged me. He's like, so I don't know how, but I'm watching the fights right now on my PS4 on ESPN Plus. I'm like, wait. I was like, oh, so we had our one cousin's bachelor party at his house, and there was fights on that night. So I signed into my ESPN Plus account on his PS4. So he has my account, so he's able to watch the fights.
What's wrong? You can still do that.
So you can stream in multiple locations?
You can.
How many? I don't know.
I think it's 4 people.
Up to 4?
Like Netflix?
3 or 4.
I mean, I don't
it's
care.
Just like Netflix. Like Netflix, I have up to 13
as
people.
Long as I've streamed too many, they kick him off and not me. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, if they kick us off, Ryan, you better turn that shit off right away. That'd be annoying. It happened to me during watching Netflix once. And so many people have my account, and like I went to get on, I couldn't get on.
That sucks, right?
So I signed out, changed the password, and signed back in.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
That was just a bad timing. He's back up.
Wow, way to get to you. Oh, he's trying to drag him back down.
Nah, he's back up.
That's nice.
Young and ferocious. So much for wisdom.
I'm saying he's got 23 years. Like, I mean, he's young. He's got so much energy.
Yeah, but did you feel any different from 30 to 23 though?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like, it's still 7 years. That's a long time.
I don't know. I mean,
at 23?
I don't feel any different than I did
Hangovers weren't as
10
bad.
years ago. And I think hangovers are manageable though.
Well,
as long as you're hydrated enough.
Listen, I don't have a problem with hangovers. If I decide to get drunk and have a hangover the next day, that's on me. I just got to deal with it.
What I'm saying though is like I think if you're hydrated enough and you hydrate, I don't think hangovers are as bad.
I heard it here first, folks. It's all about hydration these days.
100%. Most of
this ad's brought to you by Liquid IV. Drink water, bitch.
Most hangovers are because you're dehydrated.
Well, yeah.
So
and
if
your
you
liver
drink water while you drink,
it's also the water flushing out your liver. Toxin.
Yeah. Also, they say if you drink higher quality liquors, there's less toxins,
less impurities.
Right. Good word.
Good word. SAT word.
I mean, you do have a goat eating a stick on your hat.
The yard goats.
A good word.
AAA baseball teams. Actually, you know the Iron Pigs, Lee Valley Iron Pig hat I have with the bacon strip on it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you have like 3 different.
You have headphones on. You can hear everything I'm saying.
I
You're
was
like, huh?
reading.
What?
I was reading.
That's just rude. But we went to the Fredericksburg Demolition Derby last night.
Yeah.
And one of the police officer, he's like, "Hey, what AAA baseball team's that?" I was like, "Oh."
He knew?
Huh. I was like, "It's the Lee
Dude.
Valley Iron Pigs, bud." He's like, "You just have one of those hats. Great hat. Have a good night." I was like, "Thanks, you too, bud." I was like,
Like,
"Taylor,
what are the
see, if some
chances?
shit goes down and people
Hold
get
on.
arrested, we're gonna be good."
Did you buy the hats just for those moments? Or did
no,
you like
but maybe now.
What are the chances
I don't
that you
know.
met some dude not even close to that team that knew that team?
Yeah, I guess he's big.
Like if I saw, I'd be like,
he said he was real big into it when the Braves AAA team was in Richmond.
okay.
I guess he's like, I just got into buying the hats, thought they were all cool. I was like, that's why I did.
That's what you did.
I was like, I got the yard goats too. He's like, oh. I said, I didn't know about the yard goats. I was like, oh, they're pretty cool. Great hat.
So Ryan's saying that it's telling him I have to turn mine off in order for him to watch.
Well, we're not, Ryan. So too bad.
Yeah, I mean, we're a little more invested than you.
So I guess you can stream up to 4 people if you're not streaming live
Well, I'm
events.
streaming 2 things.
No, like live events though.
Right, I'm streaming on 2 devices right now.
How?
My phone and on the
But are you
TV.
streaming through your phone to the TV?
No, I'm streaming on both devices. There's 2 devices streaming right now. So if he got on it, it would be 3, and it's not. It won't let him.
Maybe it's 2 then.
It's up to 2.
You can stream on 2.
I wonder if there's a way for them to be like, okay, if it knew you were on the same like network.
Also, it'd be location
That's what I'm saying. Like if they know you're on the same thing,
or the Wi-Fi or something.
right?
They know everything.
I'm sure there's a way they know. Dana White's not letting us cheat. Dana White hunts down hackers and streamers.
He's a hacker hunter.
My favorite's still the guy that was on Twitch, and he held his controller in his hand like he was playing UFC the game. While he was streaming the pay-per-view, and he's like, "Yeah, oh yeah, get him."
XXY uppercut.
And the whole time he's just streaming the fights.
That's funny.
Oh, so now that it's not a thing, I'll say it out loud though. But Periscope
Used to be legit.
used to be the way to watch fights if you don't want to pay for them.
I watched a lot of football games in the car on that.
Oh yeah, I would do it for you. But no, me and
I'd have you Periscope the game.
Jared was on the pot. Me and Jared, we watched the Ronda Rousey get knocked out by Holly Holmes on my
Periscope.
phone on Periscope.
Nice.
We literally sounds a little fishy, but at the old house, the frat house,
Called a frat house.
it
Brand.
basically was.
It was
It was a
house.
party house.
Yeah.
It was a frat house. A bunch
It's
of
not
dudes. We weren't a frat, but it was the same shit.
Yeah, because we weren't in college.
Okay, but it was the same shit. You're being too technical. So literally, we were like, "Oh, we want to watch Ronda Rousey fight Holly Holm." We're like, "Shit, we don't want to pay for it because we were both like,
Broke.
at the time didn't have money." I was like, "Shit, we'll watch it on Periscope." So we both laid like on the
In
floor.
your bed.
No, on the floor in the living room floor.
Feet to
We
feet.
propped my phone up and we were just laying on the floor, like facing the phone, and just watched it right there. And when she got knocked out, we both jumped up off the floor so hyped. We were like, "Oh my god, we didn't think this would like." It was the ridiculous shit.
Who would have thought this would ever happen?
No one thought it was going to happen, but she got worked over.
Excuse me. Throwing some punches. Some heavy punches.
Yeah,
in there.
Sonya Dung looks like he's slowing down a little bit.
Ah, speak.
He still got
Speak
has
again.
power though. He has power.
Needs to connect. Ooh. Big miss, big miss. Oh, getting a little butterfly feet here. Quick feet, quick feet.
So Song's definitely winning on strike, center strike advantage. But I would definitely say Kenny's winning on the octagon control. Like he's pressuring, he's holding center of octagon. So That's one thing. Like we were talking earlier, like it's hard to like you watch fights and you really think somebody's winning, and then the judge's scorecard comes out and you're like, oh shit, how did that happen? But you got to know that the judges don't get to see these stats we see.
Right.
They're sitting live. They get no TVs. You have to like judge.
Like they're counting their own strikes.
Right. So we're sitting here. We just saw the stat of Sonia Dung's winning significant strikes round in 1 and 2. So in your head, that's automatic. Oh, he's won. Right. But they don't see that. So all they can see is, oh, maybe Casey Kenny's pressuring the fight.
Right. He's got doing this control. Right. You got 2.
So how much? So when we were arguing that, like, you think people win, how much of the stats that they show that they don't get to see persuade you and put that little like information in your head that they don't get?
A lot.
Probably a lot that you don't realize.
If he lands,
because like when you're arguing, like, no, I thought John Blow won, and you're like,
John Blow.
I just made up a
That's
random
the best
name.
Random name you can come up
John
with.
Doe, John Blow, John who, John me. Who gives a fuck?
Old John Blow.
But when you make the argument like, oh, I watched the fight, I think John won, you don't recall that you saw the stats. You just think you won.
Right.
But it's like that subliminal message in your head.
Maybe this is all fake and they're not really fighting.
I mean,
you never know.
I don't know about that, but
it's all predetermined.
I guess.
Could all be fixed.
You think so?
I wonder how many people have thrown fights to win a bunch of money on the side.
In the UFC, 0.
You think?
In Pride?
A lot.
I don't know if the fighters threw fights, but were they offered money
to throw fights?
To throw fights by the Yakuza.
Would you throw fights for a lot of money?
Depends on how much money you were offering. And if they were like, hey, I want you to go out there within 3 minutes, fake a knockout, you take no damage really, and you make a lot of money. I mean, and the Yakuza doesn't hate you.
Or kill you?
Yeah.
Or kill you? Yeah. Right?
That's probably the biggest one.
Yeah, there's like a whole...
Who cares if they hate you?
There's like the whole little documentary on how like the Yakuza backhandedly ran Pride and all that shit. Ooh, nice little jab. See, Sung Yudong's holding center now. He's not being pressed back. Oh,
took one on the chin there, bud. By the 2 first.
Those are hard. That's hard too. Okay. So what do you guys NFL season's coming up, right?
Tis it is. I'm no, I'm not at the moment because I need to because of fantasy. Because I haven't listened to enough fantasy stuff to get prepared for the draft. I really need to start doing that.
Right.
But I'm excited for the season.
Oh, of course.
Eagles got a lot of weapons on offense now. Well,
yeah, but your big question mark, though, is that quarterback position, though.
I was going to say, I was like,
that's a big question mark.
Well, it's also coming from the Eagles, like people, but they're saying he's looking really good. He's only had a couple, like 1 or 2 bad days at practice so far.
See, I don't even follow Eagles stuff, but I saw a report on Google or something that Hurts had a really like rough day.
Right.
At practice.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe.
Happen.
Yeah.
Well, but also it said the coaches are not concerned.
Yeah. Well,
had a rough day. Maybe he didn't sleep good last night.
I'll put this out there.
Maybe his massage went bad.
Darn.
He's a little constipated. It's a bad tacos.
The Eagles are kind of interested in Watson.
I know.
Like they're like I saw a thing
they
that
also just freed up like $14 million.
They're happy with Hurts, but I saw that they were actively keeping an eye on the Watson situation.
Like my thing is, you get Watson,
but this is Hurts can't turn into a Watson.
He could. It's only. He didn't start all last year. He came in at the end of the season. It was kind of like a back and forth with him and Wentz. So Wentz got hurt. Our offensive line was hurt. Our defensive line, our secondary was shit, and our receivers, like that's
your biggest weakness.
But now it's not though. Rieger should be back in full health.
Did you see where Rieger got like chewed out?
Yeah, because he had a bad day.
Or were you the one telling me? You told me about that. Yeah,
came from me, which came from the Philadelphia's Post. Yeah, but We also got Devonta Smith. Both
Ooh,
Ertz and Goddard are coming back.
Who was the guy that sat out last year for you guys? Shouldn't he be on your team? Did you guys not have a receiver that pulled himself out for COVID last year?
Thanks.
Yeah, you guys had like a really good receiver from somewhere.
I didn't think no.
He came from San Francisco, I thought. And because he removed himself for the season, he should be on your team because that season didn't count for the contract. You know what I'm talking about, right? Did you guys not have a guy from San Francisco?
Yeah.
But anyway, about Hurts having bad days. So, like, I'm a Cowboys fan, so I keep up with the Prescott news. And supposedly, like, in training camp and all those, he will throw picks all day at training camp. But then when he goes into the season, he's known for not being an interception guy. He doesn't throw interceptions. And like in one of the press conferences they were asking, he's like, it's practice. I'm testing things. I'm finding my windows. He's like, I'm going to try to force the ball in smaller windows in practice than I am in a game because it's practice. If I throw an interception in practice to my own team, who cares? But he's like, I'm finding the windows. I'm finding these smaller things. So he might have a day of practice that looks horrible, but it's just him testing his ability and his skills. So, did you find anything? It was a speedy guy, wasn't it? Ooh, nice double leg takedown. Ooh, throwing nice elbows on the top. Did that win him the third round, though? See, this is one of those fights you don't know which way it went, though.
Oh, this is definitely Song.
You think so?
Oh, yeah. He won the first two fights, or first two rounds.
See? But back to what we were talking about, octagon control.
Yeah.
Kenny definitely controlled the octagon first two rounds. Sung Dung. Ooh.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it was Marquise Godwin.
Good win, yeah.
Right, so he's on the team this year.
No, I think he went to the Bears.
So how does that... Okay, so I guess if you pulled yourself out with COVID... I was under the impression that didn't count towards the contract, or maybe y'all traded him.
I think he went. He's at the Bears now. I know that's his.
Okay, that's fine. I just didn't know the stipulations on that. Uriah giving him a little props. I wonder does anybody, you guys wouldn't know, but do you guys Uriah Faber still active?
I thought he was fighting in Bellator 1.
No, he's been fighting UFC.
Right.
His last fight might have been Peter Yan, and he got worked over.
That's right.
But I don't know if he's had a fight. I don't know. He hasn't had a fight since then. I know that.
No.
So I don't know if he's still active and just like hasn't fought, but. What did I?
Yeah, I mean, look at that. It's all songs.
Yeah, but like what I'm saying though is like the judges don't see this. So to our eyes, Sung Yudong won, but to the judges' eyes,
yeah.
If Casey Leary walked him down the whole fight, you know. So this is one of those fights that could go either way. I'm just throwing that out there. $29-28 Kenny. 29-28 Yudong. Sung Yudong won by split decision.
There we go.
I mean, I won my bet. I had a $2 bet on Sung Yudong.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
It was in my bet too.
But so one judge had it for Casey Kenny. Another judge had it for Sung Yudong, and one judge had unanimous. Sung Yudong won all three rounds, 30-27. The other two judges, it was 29-28. So.
Oh, look at Cormier taking over for the ring interviews.
Yeah, when Rogan's not there, it's what he does. Bah.
Cracked him.
You know, personally, DC reminds me of Josh so much.
Josh
Dinkins.
Why?
Just his personality. Like if you watch him on the weigh-in show, which I bring up every time, it's the greatest show ever. His person, like just his.
Would America agree with you on that?
Well, they don't know Josh. They don't know Josh.
No, not on that, but on the greatest show ever.
Well, I mean, if you're into the UFC and stuff, then yeah. It's Laura Sankow.
Do you know that?
DC. And they usually rotate a fighter or somebody. And then, like, I forget the guy's name, but he's the host of it, basically.
You love the show, but you don't know who the host of the show is.
Well, no, because Laura Sankow and DC are like the stars of the show.
So would you consider them the host?
They're not the host, though. This guy's the one that pushes the show along. It's like, all right,
okay,
guys,
shut up.
Here.
Let's keep going.
Right. But Laura Sankow and DC, they have like a little rivalry because they play games throughout the show. And they have it's the old style UFC belt that they win each game and stuff. So they have a little battle and they hate, like you can tell DC
and Majors.
Trade the truth.
He's the truth, they say.
Roger Clemens. Oh, old steroids himself.
Roger Clemens.
Nah, nothing beats Corey with the whole fucking
yeah,
Robert Kraft on the last live stream.
Rub and tug himself.
No, rub and tug. Did y'all see how much shit people got for the Trump thing in the last one? Like, what's the TikTok girl's name? Addison Rae.
What shit did she get?
Well, like, so there's like the Nelk boys are like had a video of her coming up to Trump. It was like, oh, hey, nice to meet you. I don't know what all she said, but like she got so much backlash because she came up to Trump and was like nice to him and like
he's
whatever.
a human being. Like you can't be nice to someone.
And there's there's a big conspiracy theory because Trump was there. You know how the UFC like they show all the celebrities, but they didn't show Trump.
They just showed him right there.
They did actually.
They literally just showed Trump walking into
fine.
That was really weird.
But
I'm just saying
on that fight on the McGregor Poirier fight card, they didn't show him. And Dana White was like, yeah, there was a schedule. It was supposed to be Odell Beckham Jr. and like two other celebrities, and they were going to show Trump. And they're like, okay, something messed up in like the production. They couldn't show him. They're like, oh, we're going to show Dana White walking in with Trump and stuff. Dana was like, okay, so it aired. And he's like, the next day I wake up, it didn't air. So there was this big conspiracy theory that like Dana White and the US, they were all scared that they didn't want to show Trump because of the backlash. And Dana White's like, do you guys know me?
Yeah, who cares?
I don't give two shits.
Right.
He's a former president of the United States. If it's Obama, if it's George Washington, if it's George
I don't
Bush,
think he's going to make it to any UFCs anytime
he was just making a point like, if it's a former president of the United States, we're going to show them at the fights. George Bush.
There you go.
George W. Bush. Bill Clinton. He was just saying if any president was in the seats, they're going to show them. They're former president. But like they were like, there's a big conspiracy. Like they were scared to show him and stuff.
I don't know. Not getting into politics.
I don't know. I just kept pointing him out every time the fight was going on. You could see his big red ass tie in the stage. You're like, I was like, oh, there's Trump.
There's Trump.
Yeah, that was the Full Send podcast with the Nelk boy and what's it Bob Menery, the guy that does the voiceovers for sports. That's funny as shit.
Oh yeah,
he's on it and supposedly like the guy from the Nelk boys, like the head guy, I forget his name, but he can't go back to Toronto until he's vaccinated.
Yeah, shit with that vaccine stuff's getting weird.
Dude, it's so weird. It's so weird. I don't trust it.
Leave your voice there.
There's just a little something in there.
It's so. You're hard to say it. Like we're gonna get censored.
I'm not worried about it. Who's listening to us to censor us? But what I'm saying, like, they're pushing it way too hard. It makes no sense.
My thing is, like when they had was it H1N1, swine flu, all that was going around. None of this stuff, like nobody did nothing. And that killed way more people.
Mm-hmm.
Now they're pushing, like in New York, they're passing where you can't go into restaurants unless you show your vaccine card.
Yeah.
And like celebrities are pushing the vaccines and stuff. That might be because they want to get paid to go to concerts.
Everyone's pushing it though. Everyone's pushing it. Like
I laughed.
There's
like,
companies that are pushing it. There's sports are like, so the NFL, like,
oh yeah,
you can like teams can fully like
fine. You can get fined for not being
forfeit
vaccinated.
games if you have too many positive tests, and like they want teams to be at a certain percent vaccinated, but you can still carry it. You can still have it.
That's it's like the flu.
Yeah,
you can get the flu shot and still get the flu that year.
It's so weird how hard they're pushing the vaccine. I don't get it. I mean,
teach your own. If you want to get the vaccine, get the vaccine. If you don't, you don't. It's your choice. It's the whole point of medical.
So like a guy I work with was like making the point. He's like, so if I walk into a room of 50 people, 49 of them are vaccinated and I'm not, right?
Why are they worried about it?
Why are you worried about it?
Yeah.
According to what they're telling you, you're fine. I'm the one that's going to get hurt by it. So why are you worried?
Getting vaccinated is for your own personal, whatever you want to do.
Yeah, because what they're saying, like, I don't get it.
We also had COVID, so like from what I've read,
we're supposed to have a lifetime immunity because something in your marrow.
Yeah, that's what I read about it.
So why would I get it?
Yeah,
but as soon as they start pushing that you can't go to the store, you can't go to restaurants, you can't do this until you've done
a lot of Walmart pickups,
and I'm just like, I don't want to live my life that way though.
And deliveries,
that's what sucks. Don't
worry, there'll probably be somebody around making fake vaccine cards you can get. You know, they got fake IDs and shit.
I've already seen it.
Yeah.
Well, I saw a guy. He was like, so if you don't want the vaccine, but you have to get it, if you go get it, take activated charcoal, and it pulls every toxin and everything that your body. Which I'm not a scientist. I don't think this guy was a scientist, but he was saying like activated charcoal pulls every toxin out of your body. So if you get the vaccine, take activated charcoal and pull it all out. So you'll get your card. You'll be like, I got it, but you won't have all this shit in your body from the vaccine. Which you also have to take the risk, get the vaccine, activated charcoal. Does it work? Does it not work?
Yeah.
Because activated charcoal is what they give you in like poison control. So like if you
pump your stomach.
So like, hey, my brother drank a shit ton of weed killer. All right, cool. Pump activated charcoal in him. He throws it up.
Yep.
And shit. So, but you don't take enough to make you throw up. You just take enough to where your body naturally.
Weed killer.
I'm joking. The vaccine. Like, I'm not gonna give you. Don't take enough to make
start. If you drink weed killer, the vaccine will do nothing to you. You'll be fine.
Yeah. Wouldn't that be some shit in like 3 years from now? Everyone with the vaccine just has a superpower. It's like the X-Men. This is how X-Men started.
Then I'd be pissed I didn't get the vaccine.
This is the base, right? So all the humans that are mad, that's why everyone hates the X-Men. Because you are regretting not getting the vaccine.
Or the people that got the vaccine are immune to getting superpowers because something else is released and then will get superpowers.
Vice versa.
And that's why the vaccinated people hate the X-Men.
No.
That'd make more sense.
Right. That does. What
makes
that
a little
happens?
more sense. You know,
like a meteor.
Definitely not getting it now.
Like a meteor crashes in the ocean. There's enough radiation.
Aliens come. They've been talking about it.
There's no aliens. A meteor crashes in the ocean. There's enough like weird radiation to where the vaccine.
Kryptonite. Reverse kryptonite.
Yeah. To where something in the vaccine causes you not to be affected. But if you didn't get the vaccine, you're affected, but you get like some weird power.
Yeah.
Yeah. That.
What would you pick as your power?
I think teleportation.
Just that? That's it? Pretty cool.
I mean,
I'd go static shock route. Like I would electricity.
I mean, all right, I'm running late for work. I'm at work.
But I could also.
Oh, shit. I want to rob the bank. I'm in the vault.
Oh. But also, I could fly on a trash can lid.
He did do that. Static Shot did fly on the trash
can. Surfing on trash can lid, son.
Oh,
you can manipulate metal with electricity.
Hey, look at Derek Lewis, the cut man. You guys see him?
That's not Derek Lewis.
Obviously, it's not Derek Lewis.
It'd be funny.
What if he doubled? He had like a double job.
Man, they ain't paying me enough in the UFC. Got to get this cut in.
Who do you guys have? So we're at Tisha Torres, Angela Hill. Who you guys got? So right now, Tisha Torres is a minus 158 favorite to Angela Hill's 134 plus 134.
Tisha Torres is number 8 in the world, and Angela Hill's number 9.
9, yeah. Like I said, so they fought
she's
before.
Number 10 here.
They fought before Tisha Torres.
Is that her ranking there? 10.
Yeah, that's her UFC ranking.
So that's new stuff.
He's not doing UFC. He's doing world ranking. So someone else. This is what's the bloody elbow? No.
What?
What's the website you're on?
Tapology.
So it's somebody. It's not the UFC's ranking. It's Tapology's ranking.
It's an accredited ologist of tap.
Mm-hmm.
Method of victory. Double chance. I do like double chances.
KO submission.
I don't like that though.
Finish submission.
You know what? Who's in here?
Point submission.
In the chat, comment Hill or Torres. Whoever gives me the most.
She's got a 4
of the name. I will put money on.
Or 4-inch reach on her.
That's
a long reach.
Like, you know what? I'm feeling it.
That's a long reach. Look at Brucey looking all dapper again, like usual. I love that suit.
Custom suits every time. I'm putting $2 on the underdog Angela Hill.
I thought you were letting them decide.
They're taking the fight's about to start. I have to lock it in.
What the fuck did you ask them?
Well, if they were fast enough.
We got 10 seconds left, folks. Can you please put your answers?
No.
Nobody? Nothing?
That they won you money that one night.
Who?
The Francis fight.
Maybe I should let them make my bets because I suck at it.
Because what you were like, I'm gonna put $25 on whoever you guys tell me.
Francis.
And like 4 people said Francis. Corey put $25 on Francis. He knocked out Stipe.
Glad I didn't say Stipe because I would have lost. Go figure. They literally get braids done for one night because they're about to get all jacked up.
Yeah, I mean, would you want hair all flopping around your face?
No, but I want that mustache.
Grab onto.
Fucking Beltran cut his mustache.
He bowed.
He's black belt.
He had that like waist deep mustache,
braided. And we're off. Coming out of the gate hot. We're going in round 2. Round 1. Oh, a little touchy feel, little high kicks. Little standoff. Oh, little front kick. Torres using them feet ferociously. Angel Hill playing back up. Little faking feints. Oh. Keeping the distance with the feet, not a bad deal. Hit it in the body with that left or right leg kick. A little Superman punch. Should I say Superwoman punch?
Superwoman punch.
Or super they punch? I don't even know anymore. We'll just call it a super punch. That's probably the best way to say it. Sorry for the inconvenience. Oh, nice trip. Way to use the leg. Up kicks. Get on top. Nope. Maybe. She can get her back down. Nope.
Look at the strength.
She almost had it. Up. Still working. Does she have like white dye in her hair? Is that just her scalp?
Who?
Torres.
I think it's just her scalp. It's split.
Like on the overview, it just looks super like pale. Is what they tune in for.
Yeah.
These conversations.
It's all the side combos.
Corey has no energy. It's so funny. Ooh, she tagged her with the right.
Just need a few more drinks to get me going.
Angela Hill's been catching kicks well so far, though.
Ooh.
So is that gonna if you're throwing kicks and somebody's catching them constantly? Does that deter you from throwing kicks at that point?
Or will their hand speed slow down and you'll finally get one through?
I mean, I'm not sure how much hand speed it takes to catch a kick.
I still want to see a double knockout, like 2 high kicks to the head, both fall out.
Dude, it's happened.
I know.
It's not out of that realm of possibility.
But it'd be awesome to see live when UFC 265.
Ooh, Superman punch from Tisha.
Superwoman punch.
Super
punch.
Okay,
dare
guys. I'm sorry. I was not correct on that one. Oh,
got off that right. Oh,
ooh, nice defense.
Almost nice takedown.
Nice defense by Angela Hill. But you notice how when Tisha hit her with that hard right a second ago, she kind of froze.
Stunned her maybe slightly a little.
She's not moving her head at all, though. She's just she's coming in straight in her head. There's no movement. She's on a single line as she comes in. And it's allowing Tisha to just land these powerful shots.
Oh, it's like the power in these guys, ladies, people.
But you look at Tisha, how she's bouncing her head. She's got her head on different lines when she throws.
Head on a swivel.
Angela Hill's coming in on a straight line. She's not moving her head.
Always keep your head on a swivel.
Which is opening her up for these big shots from Tisha.
She's trying to go for that. Well, the other time
Tisha's landing some big shots.
Nice front kick.
I will say Angela's takedown defense looks way better in this fight than their first one.
Yeah, that's true.
Tisha's just like her nickname, the Tornado. Little burst.
A little bit of wind does a lot of devastation in a little bit amount of time.
Was that your high school's motto?
No,
y'all were the Cyclones.
We were Cyclones.
That's the same thing.
No.
Ooh.
They wouldn't say tornado warnings. They'd say cyclone warning if it was a cyclone.
It's the same thing.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it?
No. A cyclone is with water.
Yeah, but it's literally the same thing. It's just one happens over water, one happens over land. Yeah. So the only tornado I've seen in my life happened at Myrtle Beach, and it started on the water as a cyclone. The same cyclone crossed onto land. At that point, it became a tornado. It also might be a hemispherical thing in the world, to where certain areas of the world consider it a cyclone, to where we consider it a tornado.
No, you're right on the first thing.
Water and land, right?
Yeah,
but
you changed your answer, Brandon?
But a hurricane in the Pacific is not a hurricane.
Okay, that's not a cyclone and a tornado.
I get it, but what I'm saying,
what's a hurricane in the Pacific?
What is that called?
A tsunaami?
No, that's
a wave. So it's not that.
It's not a hurricane.
Ruled that one out.
Oh, a tropical storm?
No, tropical storm.
That's before a hurricane.
Look it up. Exactly. What is a hurricane in the Pacific considered?
Right.
But yeah, a cyclone.
Guesses? Any guesses?
Once you say it, I'm going to hate myself because I know it. Ooh. Hill's I don't know. It's like she's in her.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
It's a common word. Once you saw it, you knew it, right?
I've heard it. That's for
right.
Sure.
So what is it called?
Any guesses, real quick?
I'm really drawing a blank. I know it's different. It's not a hurricane.
Nor'easter.
No, it's not a nor'easter.
That's something to do with snow.
No, it's not.
In the winter, it is.
What is it called?
A typhoon.
Typhoon. Yep. But it's literally the same thing. It's the same type of storm.
It is the same thing.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. It's the same thing, but it's just
why do they call it a typhoon?
Because it's in the Pacific or in a different hemispherical area of the world that it's called a different name. That's why I was saying maybe a cyclone, maybe in Asia they call tornadoes cyclones. I was just bringing that up. I don't know if that's possible.
The cyclone's formed over water.
Right. But it's literally the same thing,
land.
though. It's literally the same effect on the weather.
A little different. One of you might get a little more wet. The other might get some debris in your eye. You might want to wear your safety glasses.
You might have to wear your safety glasses.
Snorkel and goggles might be good for one. Dust mask, good for another.
No, strapping yourself to a pole that's 30 foot in the ground works well.
Yeah, you ain't strapping yourself to a pole 30 foot underwater. You'll be good, but
depends on how deep the water is. If the water's only 10 foot deep, you got 20 foot of ground to work with.
I just said 30 foot underwater. If you strap yourself 30 foot underwater, I think you'll be fine from the type.
But if it's only 10 foot, 20 foot underground, still 30 foot under the water.
I guess.
Technically.
I don't know.
Ooh, Angela's got the back. She's got one hook in, looking for the second.
Oh, what if she knocked herself out by ramming her head into the fence?
It's not possible, but okay.
Cracked her neck?
It's not that fence has enough give. You're not gonna knock yourself out.
You don't know that?
She eats P3 portable protein pack. Not a sponsor. So she has a strong neck.
How do you know what if she doesn't like the turkey and almonds and Colby Jack cheese?
I don't know, dude. Maybe
I do.
She doesn't.
They're delicious. Great snack to keep you going in the middle of the day. Full of protein.
Thank you, Kingy. Hey, our going motto is what's our going motto? The most professional, non-professional podcast.
We look great, but we suck.
Right. We put money into this shit without making money. So
I built this table with my bare hands.
Bare hands.
Yeah, bare hands. I got bare hands.
This whole table is my dream child. So
what?
I dreamt it up. You built it.
No.
Oh,
it's kind of like the Field of Dreams, you know. If you build it, they will come.
Well, no one's coming.
That's what we're hoping. We're hoping.
What did he say?
We built it, and
what did he say?
They said nice setup for 20 subs.
So 20 subscribers.
Everyone dude. This is like the 10th time I've seen somebody like, dude, your setup is awesome. Everyone loves our setup, but they just don't want to sub. So I don't know.
I have blueprints.
Kingy, hit us a sub. Let us grow, bro. Hit us up.
Don't be rude. Subscribe.
It also hurts when. So Torres significant strikes 34-34.
But as you were saying before, the judges don't see this, so we can't really go off.
No, you can't.
You know what I can go off of?
So
her knocking the shit out of her.
If you had to tell, no stats, nothing on the screen, I would say Torres is winning this fight.
Right now, yeah.
Yeah, 100%. And the stats are backing that up.
Oh, yeah.
Torres looks more explosive. She looks quicker, a little more powerful. Angela's just kind of.
She's also ranked 10 in the UFC and 8 in the world. Is Hill even ranked?
Yeah, she's ranked 12.
Oh, good for her.
Good for her.
Maybe she's ranked 10 in the world then. Ooh. That was a whiff.
Hill's definitely going to have to pull something out of her. Oh!
Man, it looks like she was almost going to catch her.
Did that not look weird and impressive all at the same time?
If she would have caught her.
She's got mount. You got to 4 seconds, make something happen.
What's in this? Oh, yeah.
And you just sit on her. Come on, Angela. Angela.
I don't think she can hear you. But when she came around with that roundhouse overturn, it looked like she was almost going to catch her with her leg and grab her and then throw her down.
Was that round 3?
It's 2.
Okay. Well, did Angela not look like she walked away with her hands raised the fight was over?
Maybe she's not. Maybe she's
oh shit, dude. I forgot.
This is the second round.
I forgot,
son of a bitch.
I didn't know which one it was, man.
If I had to guess, I don't think she sounds like that at all.
Yeah, I don't either. It wasn't an impersonation.
Well, if you tried to, you did a horrible job.
Hey, Derek Lewis, hell of a cut, man. How did you get this commission job? That's the job I want.
Just standing there.
Like you stand there and make sure
everything's kosher.
Yeah, like they're not rubbing her down with some lubricant. They're not, doing some weird shit.
Time out. We need to test this substance. It's just Vaseline. Sure it is.
Which is probably as easy as just going online. If I looked up Virginia State Athletic Commission, you're just applying. It's probably that.
No, it's probably just you taking classes online.
But you probably still have to apply for like an athletic commission job.
Yeah, but you probably
they're not just going to be like, oh yeah, here, have it.
You probably have to have some certifications before you apply for this job.
To be a commission, I don't think so. I bet it's a lot of like. There's some more training. Like, hey, look out for this. Make sure they're not doing this.
We're looking for cheaters.
Like you're not touching the fighter. You're just making sure nothing.
Not anymore because
crazy happens. Have you had an energy beverage yet?
I did.
You might want to pop a second one.
I know. I'm gonna double down tonight.
You got that glassy eyed look, dude. You're fading.
Also got my new contacts in, so they're still a little.
It's the personality though. You're fading. I feel it. I see it.
Gas tank's on under a quarter.
Gas tank's real low.
My batteries.
You need to put premium in there and not some 87.
Some full leaded. You know what I'm saying? But that unleaded shit. Want all the lead.
All the lead. That Chinese paint type shit.
Yeah. Eating paint chips.
So are we all under the same impression that Angela Hill needs something big here?
She needs a knockout to win.
She can do a 10-8. You just have to.
Well, she can get a submission, let's be honest. But I think she lost the first 2 rounds.
Yeah, Tisha's definitely winning the fight, right, guys?
God.
Nolan, what are you thinking?
I have Tisha winning, yeah.
You have Tisha? Okay.
As of right now, that's what it looks like.
If you were holding a gun to my head, I'm going to go with Tisha. If I was forced to pick. Looks like Tisha's getting a little tired. So she needs to attack.
Some great strikes. Whew.
Dun.
Tisha's up probably by like twice the strikes. Angela's, I don't know.
Oh,
Angela seems like she can't get her motor going to me. It just seems like she's like throwing 1-2s. She just can't get the rhythm. She can't get that.
There's too many 1-2s, not enough 3s.
It's been an entertaining fight so far. It's been a hell of an entertaining card.
Yeah, there's been no like.
I know you didn't see the early prelims. I don't know if Nolan saw them, but like we had like
4 knockouts,
a crazy
one
rear
submission,
naked choke. We had a knockout, a flying knee.
Stoppage.
The doctor's it was a broken arm.
Oh,
and she wanted to continue, and the doctor was like, "Nah." And like you can literally see the dent. There's a dent in her arm from where it was broke and shit.
So it did make a dent.
Yeah,
Made a dent.
but she wanted to continue.
I forgot about that. Wouldn't even make a fucking dent.
We had Ed Herman versus the doc looked at his leg, and his leg was all mangled and like swollen. And he's like, "No, I'm good." He's trying to bounce to make it look like he's okay. And the doc's like, and he's feeling he's okay. It's nothing structural. Go ahead.
Can we get a knockout? Spinning heel kick.
Yeah. Like these girls, I mean,
they don't have the power.
They don't have the power for one punch knockout. Like
it ain't happen. It's just
I mean, we say that, but then you look at Rose Namajunas' head kick. Weili Zhang.
Yeah, but a head kick's a big difference.
It is, but
in the head with a foot as opposed to getting punched.
But you can't say that can't happen here, though.
Taking a shin to the forehead would hurt a lot worse.
I'm saying, but it could happen here. Like I was about to say, like it's going to decision. Like no knockout's going to happen. Was what I was gonna say, but then the whole Rose Namajunas scenario came into my head, and I was like, "Oh shit, it can happen."
Anything's possible inside the octagon.
The octagon. I love a good octagon.
Octagon.
It's an octagon of automobiles. Oh, takedown. Solidify this win.
Ooh. She had the wizard for a second. She let it go.
Is she going to finish? No.
5 seconds. Tisha, good finish for Tisha. She's solidifying. She's going to solidify the decision. Yeah, Angela had the wizard to keep her. She could have sprawled with the wizard.
Gang.
Didn't work.
Take it away, me.
Hell of a fight, man. I mean, from strawweight women, it was stand-up fight. They were both all throwing. Like, it was a hell of a fight. This fight card, like I was just saying, like, has been super entertaining, guys. If you haven't bought the pay-per-view, sink in. There's still three major fights. Chiesa, Vicente Luca, however you say his Brazilian name. Jose Aldo, Pedro Munoz, and then we got the interim heavyweight title. Derek Lewis versus Cyril Gane. I mean, if there's any fight in the world that's not going to go to a decision, it's that one. But you never know. You never know. We said that before, right?
There's been another fight that I would have thought the same thing. And guess what?
Derek Lewis
might have been the shittiest fight I've ever seen in my life.
It was. They set the record for the least amount of punches thrown. Maybe that's why he's
nervous.
Who?
Lewis.
No, he's nervous.
He's nervous that he's not going to jump the gun and try to get No,
he's nervous because he's in his hometown for an interim title fight against a guy that's undefeated. How much pressure is on him?
None.
All of it.
Win, lose, or draw, still getting paid, son.
Yeah.
Sing.
Well, he said the other day, he's like, yeah, I still got 10 fights in me. Like, he's like, I'm fighting forever.
A while back.
We got bright boys.
I think. Oh, is he going to the bathroom upstairs?
I don't.
Maybe we should inform him there's one right there.
I think he was in there.
No, he definitely went upstairs.
I don't know what's happening, bro.
You go to the bathroom
with
upstairs?
The decision.
You go to the bathroom upstairs? There's a bathroom right there. Well, you went to what?
I don't know.
You can use that bathroom if you were wondering.
Yeah, it's fine. Well, like, I thought you went in there, and then all of a
sudden...
I
was like, you don't want to go to the bathroom? I was like, are you going to the bathroom off the deck or something?
No.
So, Tisha with the decision. Hell of a fight, though. That's like one thing. Like, if you give me an entertaining fight, I don't need a finish.
But I'd rather have one.
You know what I don't like? 10-second fights.
Depends.
Hey.
I watched that Jorge Masvidal
hold on.
fight. Now
there's 3 fights left. I'm going to jinx us. But the last, 1, 2, 3? The last 3 times we've done a Fisticuff Alley, we've had a broken bone or a dislocated joint.
A doctor stoppage.
We had a Weidman.
You already had one today, though.
We weren't Fisticuff Alley, though. We had Weidman. We didn't Fisticuff Alley for. We watched it.
But
Weidman
UFC,
broken leg.
UFC.
We had the Craig when he dislocated the guy's arm in the arm bar.
Right.
And his arm, he's literally ground and pounding him from a triangle, and his arm's just like
flippy floppy.
And then we had
limp noodle.
The Poirier McGregor, the last Fisticuff Alley. McGregor broke his leg.
That was so upsetting.
McGregor's still talking shit. He's about to do a excuse me. Shit.
He's about to do a shit.
No, what's the word for you give money?
A charity?
Charity.
A donation?
I could not think of charity. Charity wheelchair boxing bout. Yeah.
Like a celebrity wheelchair boxing.
I don't think it's celebrity. It's just charity wheelchair boxing.
I don't want to watch random.
Oh, look at Juliana Pena, Brandon Moreno.
What about him?
So Pena was supposed to fight Amanda Nunes on this card.
Oh, man, Nunes got COVID.
Funniest thing. So on the press conference, did you watch the press conference?
I didn't miss it.
So
Sorry.
You have media come up and ask questions. Well, Juliana just was like, yeah, I got to. She steps up and Dana's like, oh, shit. Yeah. She's like, yeah, where's Amanda at? So I heard she had a negative test. We can still get her here for this weekend. And Dana's like, we'll get to fight for you. Like, she literally was like at the press conference asking Dana, like, give me my fight. Let's go.
Why aren't they just trying to find a replacement for that fight? Or nobody wanted to fight her?
Who? Why would you take a fight, though?
I guess you could just do a next card. I could put on it, and then
it's like who was it? Joanne Calderwood had that happen to her, to where she literally was same. She was scheduled for a title fight. Something happened with the champion, and they were like, "Oh, instead of waiting, do you want to fight this person?" She was like, "Yeah, I'll fight," and she lost. So for Pena to be like, "Yeah, I'll fight anybody," but let's say she gets clipped, she gets caught, anything can happen. Ooh, now you fall out of the fight. So yeah, the Brunson Till fight's amazing. That actually Cannonier Gaslam fight's probably gonna be really good.
What happened with what's his face?
Who?
He's a douchebag.
Oh, that narrows it down.
Champion, 2-belt champ.
2-belt champ. Henry
Cejudo, yeah.
He just retired.
What a douche.
Like he throws little, like he tries to stay relevant.
He would still.
He throws little hints, like he wants to come back and fight 145 against Volkanovski because he wants to be the first ever three division champ, and like throws out little things. So
there he is,
Black Beast. 25-7 and 1 no contest. Tied most knockouts in UFC history with 12. I feel like, okay, so they say he's in the best shape of his life for this fight, but for the past like 3 or 4 fights, they've said that about him.
He might have each time he might be in a little better shape.
Like each time he gets a little better. I mean, you're not getting in better shape than Cyril Gane, though. The dude's like a fucking statue.
Francis Ngannou.
Yeah, I mean,
is a chiseled statue.
Yeah, he is.
The physique on this guy though is ridiculous.
Have you seen Francis though?
Yes, I have. But
Francis dug sand out of a fucking.
He's on a different level. Like that guy's just in a different.
The problem, the difference is though, Francis and Derek are kind of the same guy though. Like you fight them, if you don't get hit, you survive. If you get hit, you're done. Like that's the whole fight. If they can land the one punch.
That's a heavyweight bout.
Derek Lewis, I think, is more well-rounded than Francis Ngannou, though, because he has been taken down. He has like survived submissions. He's done a little groundwork.
He's also
Cyril Gane, though, he heel hooks guys at heavyweight. The last time I saw a heel hook was Frank Mir snatching Brock Lesnar's heel and heel hooking him. Like,
yeah.
Oh, Chiesa.
Is this Chiesa?
Yeah.
He's entertaining.
Ultimate Fighter winner. Has one of the most inspiring. Did you see that fucking submission? Has one of the most inspiring Ultimate Fighter stories ever. So while he was on Ultimate Fighter, his father dies.
Yeah.
And they're like, "Do you want to leave?" He's like, "No, my dad would never want me to leave this. He stays to fight." Well, they allow him to fly home for the funeral and come back. Ends up winning Ultimate Fighter, right? Like, you know, like your father dies and you're able to like collect yourself and still win.
Well, you put that fire doing it for your dad. It's kind of like a motivation. Like my dad wanted.
But how distracting is that?
God,
though? Like
that's who was that?
Dude,
that was
what
was that dude's name?
I did not know he knocked out Bilal Muhammad.
It was Mike Perry.
Oh, he beat Mike Perry.
His
Yeah,
nose was all fucked up.
Oh yeah. But look at this. The Tyron Woodley fight. You remember that? Like Vicente got rocked, and everyone's like, "Oh shit, Tyron Woodley's back!" And all of a sudden, Vicente came back, rocked him, then locked him up in a submission. Crazy fight. Vicente was on the Ultimate Fighter as well. Like he was a big prospect. This is gonna be a hell of a fight. I think if Chiesa can get through round 1, I think it starts to fade his way. I think he has to get through round 1 now. He's got to get through round 1.
A good fight, hopefully. At least you hope.
I think once we like this one has the potential to kind of like drag on because of the style matchup. The co-main event though is gonna be fireworks just because of the way they fight. We just got to get through this one, which I'm from this fight on, I'm super excited about.
Right.
Because I like both of these fighters.
The next 3 fights, I'm excited about.
I'm super excited for the next 3.
Left, yeah.
Yeah.
So we have it's a pick'em right now. So literally Chiesa and Luque is literally a -108 both. So it's literally the odds have literally gone to who knows who's going to win.
Yeah, because Chiesa stepped up there and they saw his size when he weighed in.
Yeah, but I think you were saying earlier Chiesa was the underdog, right?
Yeah, he was yesterday, yeah.
Did you lock the odds in?
Mm-hmm.
What were the odds when you locked in?
I think he was like plus 125 or something like that.
So he's a plus 125 and now they're in the okay.
Plus 100.
Who's plus a Benji?
That was Chiesa yesterday.
What about today?
They're even.
It's literally -108, -108. It's the most even you can be as of the moment.
Shot bet?
I'm down for a shot bet.
In for a shot bet?
What's that?
Well, you bet on a fighter lose.
So we all pick a fighter, and if your fighter doesn't win, then you got to take a shot. I'm down.
I was picking Chiesa. So.
All right, he's taking Chiesa. Who you taking?
I want Chiesa as well.
Yeah.
I'm taking the other guy.
You're taking Vicente.
Oh, he looks super hype. He's wasting energy though.
Aurora, Colorado.
Yep.
Isn't that where that?
Colorado boy.
I think that's where that shooting happened.
Let's see, Eric. So for me, I want Derek Lewis to win.
Yeah, the French are retreaters. Wave your white flag.
Oh, so you're going Derek Lewis as well?
Of course.
Nolan, who you got in the main? Eric's wanting to know.
Gone.
Ooh, we got a little difference. You got Gone in the main.
I wish
So
you could
there you go,
rewind it real quick because that dude, when he took his shoes off, he made the funniest face. Like,
Hey, Eric, here do you have?
What?
Appreciate it, dude, man. You bet 100 on Lewis. Did you bet 100 straight up, or did you bet Lewis on knockout? Because I'm rocking Lewis knockout on my bet. Because I think I was telling these guys, I think that if Lewis wins, it's going to be my knockout. He's not going to win by any other. Like if it goes to decision, I think Gone will outpoint him. And I think if it's submission, obviously it's going to be Gone. So I think if you would have put $100 on Lewis by knockout, you would have made more money that way. So, and I appreciate it, man. Yeah, by knockout, that's a good pick. Yeah, man. Yeah, our setup, it's been a slow work in progress. We got like the bar, the table, the little logo in the background, but this is our little hobby. We enjoy fights, little not your expert style conversation while they go on. Give us a like and follow though. Hit up the Instagram as you can see on the screen, YouTube, Not Your Experts. Subscribe, man. Help us out.
Yeah, don't be an asshole.
Hey, don't listen to that guy. He don't know what he's talking about.
That's like the color green.
Oh, that's right. He's got all those green tattoos.
He's not even Irish and he likes green. It's like, I don't know. Maybe he is Irish. Doubtful.
Like, just look at the size difference. The guy's got 3 inches on him.
On height, though. It's just height. Same reach. Half a pound. 4 years older for Chiesa. He's got 2 inches on him.
Got a couple followers
three,
I can send your boys way on YouTube. So thanks, Eric. Appreciate that.
He's only 2 inches taller. What do you say? He's 5'11" and 6'1"?
Yeah, 2 inches, yeah.
You brush up on that math, Nolan.
Yeah, I know. Gotta think more.
Yeah, man. Send them our way, man.
Yeah, man.
So pretty much every pay-per-view we do these live streams, Fisticuff Alleys.
What's up, man?
I think one of the goals is to do a decent giveaway within the next couple. So if you're around by then, maybe you'll have a decent chance to win, bud.
We're doing giveaways now?
Yeah, man.
Fuck yeah, dude. I like giveaway. Can I enter?
No. You can't win her.
I'm out. Now, can it be random? You get a random mystery box? Can we just give away a mystery box?
No, like
we put stuff in. To
be honest,
you might get a bottle of whiskey, maybe a couple Reigns, a Redcon shirt.
The problem with
if we get sponsored by Manscaped, maybe we get a lawnmower 4.0.
What if you have somebody underage win? Like we can't do liquor. You can't give away liquor. Yeah, mom, look what I won. It's a 12-year-old and it's like, I got liquor.
Fucking rules suck.
Nah, I kind of because I want to get us.
Also, I've talked
about it before. I want to do like a little so before the card starts, we pick fights, and so we'll have 2 belts
no, you don't need
to where we win a belt, and we'll give away a belt for one of the Fisticuff Alleys
if you enter your fight.
Well, no, you gotta set you gotta like subscribe and follow the Instagram,
and you can send in your fight picks to win the belt.
You just gotta subscribe. And then follow Instagram. If you do all 3, then it'll be a random drawing for whoever does all 3. And then whoever draws.
I like doing if we do fights. You subscribe and or you don't have to like and subscribe, and then whoever gets the most fights out of the 5 fights picks correctly.
I mean, we'll discuss it and we'll figure it out. But
then you do a raffle if there's.
But I'm saying we can get a belt, a UFC belt, raffle it off because we Fisticuff Alley all the. Majority of the UFC.
What if he would have tripped right there and broke his ankle and the fight over?
Dude, I wouldn't be surprised.
He'll be taking shots.
Vicente's so quick. Oh
yeah, ankle. Oh.
First kick though.
Ankle.
I will
say a little off balance today.
Yeah, I don't like the.
Knock on wood. Chiesa's stand-up's looking a lot smoother than it has in the past, but.
Did he trip a lot more before?
No, he looks a little more bouncy. He's not standing in one spot.
So how's his stand up? His movement's better, not his stand up in general.
That is stand up though. Your movement.
Yeah,
there you go.
Not moving well. He looks moving like
he's moving okay.
New baby deer fawn. Tripping a lot.
There it is. Nice.
Guy's already bleeding.
Yeah. He's already caught a little cut, right below the left eye, maybe. It's hard to catch. They haven't shown a good angle. This is tiring, though. To be. No, that's a trip. That was a trip. That was a trip.
He looks like a fucking baby deer
all over the place.
He's a baby deer.
There's a lot of lateral movement.
Maybe we don't.
There it is.
Maybe he came down with vertigo,
dude. All right, so. This is a 170, right? And he looks way bigger than Vicente.
I told you. I was like, he looks like he's a lot bigger.
Chiesa used to cut to 155, though.
Oh, no, he's screwed.
Can you imagine him at the smaller weight class, how much bigger he was than guys? That's what he won the Ultimate Fighter at.
It's over.
Nah, he's not. Oh, yeah, he's good.
He's out of it right now.
Vicente, he's not not against the ground.
I'm nervous.
He's not. He's not a stranger.
In the neck crank.
Oh.
Oh.
All right. Now it looking.
Oh.
Now it's not looking.
Nope. He's good.
Nice.
Oh, and again,
dude. Did he get it?
No. He's way too low.
Oh,
he's gonna twist into guard. He's gonna be in guard after this. Nice.
Now your mind pitch.
Oh. Ooh, that's tight.
Hold it.
That's a Darce choke. Can Chiesa stay calm? And
I just put $5.
Caught him in it.
Oh, oh my god.
Wow.
I think I put on the wrong finish.
He caught him in a Darce like that.
I put him in $5.
But that's the thing. Vicente catches a lot of people in a Darce. That's not a surprise. Holy shit.
Well, I won $12. I had him to win.
Dude, he locked that up so quick, and
I put $2 on the win in the first round.
Who, Vicente?
And then I was really confident. I was like, I put him to win by TKO, but he didn't. But
Hold on.
Won all my money.
So he went to his knees, and it just opened it up. Went to his knees, didn't even protect.
See, I can't wait to listen to Brendan Schaub talk about this because Brendan Schaub loves his Darce choke, so he's gonna be excited about this one.
Chiesa fought it off well, but that was way too deep.
Let me go get you some shots, bitches.
Yeah. He was fading. Damn.
It's just great that he went for so many rear nakeds, and then boom, it was the Darskis.
What were the odds for him to win by submission? I bet they weren't. I bet they were really good odds if you would have put money on that.
I think they were might have been 500.
You think it's only? No, this had to be more.
Win by TKO was plus 340.
No, it was way more to win by submission for him though. Because you
asked my opinion, I gave it.
Hold on. Oh, it's locked. It's not going to tell me the odds. But because Chiesa is a submission artist. That's what he's known for. Ground game submission.
Fuck us up there. He's super upset. Look at him.
Oh yeah, he's mad.
Yeah, he got caught in his own game.
I'm
bro.
still in this conspiracy theory that he had vertigo going into this fight because he couldn't stand up for shit, and now he's I'm out of here. Oh shit.
He got caught. Nolan.
Oh shit.
Hey.
Yeah. What is this? What are we drinking?
We got to guess.
Yeah. Oh, but the guess is yep. Brandon might get it. I don't even know if you probably never even had it.
It's really
Mark.
Nope.
It's calling out Usman. That's really smooth. Fuck.
Is it? It's a great shooter. Great shooting whiskey.
Oh, it's very smooth.
It's Powers.
No one?
I said, I don't know. Maker's Mark.
It was Powers.
Oh, okay. What's Powers?
It's an Irish whiskey.
Oh, that's good.
It's a good shooter.
The only reason I know because you put it in an open spot that was empty earlier. And I was like, I didn't put that there, so somebody moved it.
Hey, I didn't make a drink with it earlier.
Because I know.
Well, now you know, but you didn't know.
But did I guess it right? Thank you.
Thinking about it. Man.
Dang. He's saying Chiesa had that rear naked choke in 80% 2 times throughout that whole scramble. Yeah, Chiesa went to he went to his knees, let his hands down to push up to stand up, and that just opened up his neck for Vicente to lock in that Darce. Vicente with the big win.
What do we got next? Who's the
Jose versus Pedro Munoz.
Aldo's minus 116. Munoz is minus 102. Pretty even.
Yeah, it's even. It's an even fight. Yeah,
I don't think it's going the distance.
It could. It could go the distance. Would it? I would lean more towards KO, TKO for a finish for that one than I would a submission. I would probably points or TKO, KO finish more than I would a submission. But I mean, at that weight class, anything can happen.
You can put $5 on a draw and possibly win $250.
It's not going to be a draw.
You're wondering.
It's not going to be a draw.
Wondering.
Just putting it out there, dude.
You remember Aldo when everyone thought he was unstoppable?
And then he got stopped.
And then Connor got in his head.
By the powerful Irishman.
13 seconds in, got starched. But up until Connor, they thought he was unstoppable. And now he's making a 10-pound difference lighter with ease. Weight class. So, let's just say he was at 135 his whole weight class.
Mm-hmm.
His whole career. Could he have been more dominant? Which I mean, he's lost at this weight class before, like because he lost to shit. I have to look it up, but he lost to somebody who was a close fight. A lot of people thought a lot of people thought it was a fight that it was a lot of people thought he won the fight.
You think he just shaved his head
Recently? Yeah.
See that glare?
Just tonight, yeah.
It's a clean shave. He did it before when he took a shower this
What if that's his ritual? Just you got to shave my head before the fight.
He probably shaved his own head.
Nah, somebody does that.
You think he got a haircut before the fight?
Look at this little girl looking at him in the back. Look.
Dude, that's the athletic commission.
I know.
That's the girl she was in the octagon like the last fight in a jacket.
Make sure he's not wearing a steel cup, so if he gets kicked in the
That's
balls,
what I'm saying. The commission's
the
job is you literally go to the locker room, you sit there, and you watch
it.
Make
So
sure
out of
nothing.
Place. It's like shit. I don't like being on camera.
But your whole job is to make sure nothing shady happens. Like,
what's this?
Was that Jason Momoa?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next foot.
Have you guys seen the commercial where he's like, it's like a cup thing?
What?
And he's like, "You guys like the party? Oh, I like the party." And he just knocks all these cups. It's like a aluminum cup.
Oh, is this Braven too?
The aluminum.
Yeah, and he's like, "You guys like the party? Sweet. Oh, I like the party." And he just knocks all these cups in there, and it's like the whole thing is like these cups are made for partying and shit.
These are my party cups.
Alexander Volkov. I'm so far behind on the Ultimate Fighter this season, but it's so not interesting. They gotta throw something in this Ultimate Fighter, like these new Ultimate Fighters. They gotta throw something in it to like boost up the hype level.
Yes,
like these guys, like,
were they already supposed to fight?
Yeah,
they got canceled because of
COVID.
Right.
Yeah, Alexander's team and him got COVID.
Why are they showing him? He didn't have long hair again. Oh, there he just shaved it.
It's grown back. It's right there.
Okay.
Right there. But yeah, they're supposed to fight September.
I gotta go with Ortega.
I don't know,
Ortega
but
win.
that
I want to see Ortega
that MSG card in November. Oh my! Usman Covington, Gaethje, Chandler.
Ooh,
there's like 2 more major fights on that card. Like that card is turning out to be the card of the year.
A stacked one.
Yeah.
Nick Diaz.
Okay, this is September like 25th or something. Yeah.
September 25th?
Yeah. Someone
is
who
it
else
Diaz
is on
Waller?
this? Yeah, Nick Diaz. Yeah, Valentina, Leslie
no, but is
Smith.
it Nick Diaz versus Robbie Lawler?
Yeah. Yeah, so it's Volkov, Ortega, Shevchenko, Murphy, Diaz, Lawler.
Good one.
Curtis Blades, Rosenstruck,
Ooh.
Jessica Andrade, Cynthia Cabello.
Should we
I mean, I'm just
saying. Special
saying.
birthday podcast?
I'm down, dude. Little Fisticuff Alley birthday action. Later. I'm down.
Mine's the 19th.
There you go. Look at that.
Sean says, I hope Lewis takes a dump prior to the fight.
So you don't have to boo-boo after and his stomach don't hurt?
Was it Travis Brown when he had to boo-boo? And like, you look like you were hurt to the stomach. And he's like, nah.
He didn't hurt me. I had to boo-boo.
I had to boo-boo.
Who was it?
Sean, so are you taking Lewis for the fight, Sean? Let us know. That's a hell of a fight card there.
That's a good
I think, so yeah, these Diaz fights, though, like they get the privilege of having 5-round fights.
I know.
Like, that's not supposed to be a 5-round fight. Because you're a Diaz, the UFC is like, okay. Who do you got in that one, Gory?
I want Ortega.
You want Ortega?
Yeah.
I want Max to come up and rebeat Ortega so bad, though.
I want Holloway to take it all back, yeah.
Yeah, Max. Max already beat Ortega and like whooped his ass. Like,
I know, but if he beats Volkanovski,
the funniest shit was when Max Holloway beat Calvin Kattar, and he's like looking at Daniel Cormier talking, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm the senior now," or like he's like talking to Cormier while he's piecing up Calvin Kattar, and is like, "I'm the best boxer." Excuse me, but like he's like his boxing is ridiculous. He pieced up Ortega to where I think round 4 they called it because Ortega was just getting pieced up so bad.
Well,
I like the guy. Got to root for Black Beast, Lewis in 2. So Sean's got Lewis in 2.
Oh, we're going by rounds now.
I mean, Lewis in 2 is a pretty damn good bet, though.
I just don't know how.
Yeah, I feel if he gets the third, I think it's gonna be.
What were you saying, Nolan?
I was just saying. I was like, I don't know how everybody's going against Gunn like that. Guy's undefeated.
I don't think people are like
he wouldn't be
underestimating Gunn. I just think people are bigger fans of Lewis.
Yeah.
Like my aspect though, if Lewis as a champion would be so entertaining because of the shit he said. Have you
and also
follow
you can't
his
count
Instagram
him out, dude? He
all
has
you
a
have to
chin. He
follow,
can get beat the shit out of.
If you don't follow his Instagram, that shit is the funniest shit in the history of Instagram. Because like he posts like, oh, he's okay, but he'll post like people that are having bad accidents, right? And he'll just be like, he's okay. Like that's his little stick on Instagram. It's hilarious.
But you also can't. The whole thing with Lewis, you can't count him out because he's got like the Volkanovski fight. He was getting the shit beat out of him the whole time. Last 11 seconds, knocked him out. Yeah, won the fight. There's
been quite a few fights where you're like, oh, Lewis is losing.
He just has. I don't know if it's more he's just determined
or
he has a heart.
He's got that Thanos like touch. If he hits you with that hand,
but I think if it gets if he doesn't finish him in the first 2 rounds, I think it's going to be.
No, I think
iffy because.
Okay,
I'm assuming Gunn has.
It's a 5-round fight.
He has knockout power. He doesn't have knockout power.
All right, it's relative because he's a heavyweight, but he's not known for like a Derek Lewis, Francis Ngannou 1-punch knockout power.
Okay.
But you're also a heavyweight. If you're big enough, you're strong enough. You clip somebody in the right spot.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Most of his fights have been like volume type fights. Like he's very athletic. He's in and out.
See, that's the kind of punches I like to see right there.
Right.
You hit him so hard in the gut that they just went.
Oh, the Aldo Jeremy Stevens fight where he just right to the kidney or the liver, whichever. I forget which one he hit him in. You remember that one? You remember that one where Cody and him were just swinging and just like
just got caught.
They were both getting nailed, and Pedro just like catches him, and you just see Cody's eyes shoot to the ceiling. He's just like, ugh. Like, oh shit!
What the fight? Is it the fight? Not the fighter. Yeah, with the Mark Wahlberg, the fighter.
The fighter.
Movie?
Christian Bale and Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah, that's the fighter, right?
With his brother, their brothers. Or
yeah, well, when he's boxing and he's like, he does that drop down and comes up and hits him with the right hook in the stomach and just drops the guy. Don't know why, but that's like I'd rather see that than a knockout to the head because I was like that just knows the power. He hits you in like a liver shot or something, you know.
But also that too is like how much can you hide the pain? Because like how many people? There's probably so many fighters I get hit with that. They just
but you're getting hit hard enough to where you can't take it. You're like, oh my god. But you can only lacerate your liver doing that. Like you can get liver laceration from getting hit hard.
Oh yeah, for sure.
For sure.
Pedro Munoz.
For sure, bruh.
Making his way to the octagon.
For sure. He's definitely going to make it to the octagon.
Like, got it.
For sure.
Oh, man.
Definitely seeing the rest of the night. For sure.
For sure, dude. He's born in Sao Paulo, Brazil.
For sure.
For sure, dude. It's like his fighting style is basically like they were talking this week is like you're gonna hit me, I'm not gonna fold, I'm gonna hit you harder than you can hit me, and you're gonna fold. So it should be a very exciting fight because Aldo is a very fast, explosive fighter, and if Pedro thinks he can take it and walk his way through and also return the same style of strikes, it's gonna be very entertaining. Both Brazilians. That's one thing all right, so I think the U.S. is a little different because we're like, I'm from the United States, but you can also
Different than Brazil?
Yeah.
I would say the same thing.
No, probably. Okay. Probably. Yeah. But like when you go to the United States, so like you're like, oh, I'm from Virginia, you're from Texas. Like
we have states.
Right. In Brazil, like, could you ever be like, I don't want to fight a fellow Brazilian because he's from Brazil? Or is it the same? I don't know. Is there like, because I'm assuming there's different like territories in Brazil, like there are states in the United States.
Yeah, there's different cities,
right? So it's like,
but I don't think they like have territory. Like I don't think it's. I don't know. I'm not speaking for anyone from Brazil, but I'm assuming it's not the same as. But it could be because
but fighters, like a lot of times you'll get fighters like I don't want to fight somebody from my same camp. So like Vicente Luque will never fight Gilbert Burns because they train together, they're friends, and so they're same weight class. They're both Brazilian, but it's because they're in the same camp, not because they're both Brazilian. But both of these guys are Brazilian, so is like ever in their head we're like, if I can go my whole career path and not fight him because we're both Brazilian, you think it's crossed their head? No.
I don't think so.
Okay. But it's like, let's say, like, I guess it doesn't make even if you were from the same hometown, but you trained at different gyms.
I think that'd be a little different. Like if you're from the same gym, because you're training together,
right? Okay, so
you got the camaraderie, your friends, stuff like. But
that's what I just brought up with Gilbert and Vicente. They're training partners, same gym. But if you were at different gyms, even if they were like 2 blocks apart.
You would be right next to each other, the same strip mall for all I give a shit.
Right, but you're like different gym. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Also, anyone do another shot bet, and I'm picking first because I won the last one.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm going with Aldo.
You want to make it more fun? Pick the way you want it to win because I think all of us are going to pick Aldo.
If everyone picks Aldo, then we have to go by either. You pick.
You guys are taking round. Hold on, you guys are taking Aldo.
Yeah, I'm taking Aldo.
Fuck.
See, but you're also the person like me because I will switch to the other person. Everybody else has.
I'll take Pedro. All right, just to be different.
All right, cool.
Now you two could do a side bet just to make it a little more.
Oh, to where two people. Well,
because obviously, if Aldo wins,
how does that work though? Because
if Aldo wins, I'm taking a shot.
Right,
but you two could do it like.
But then again,
round. The way it ends, so you could do decision, TKO submission.
Oh, so if Aldo wins, you're taking a shot. But if Aldo wins
by decision,
or what round
he chooses by knockout,
right?
Like you
He's
could choose
only an inch taller than him, but he has a 5-inch reach gap. 5 inches, and I mean you're this much taller than somebody, but you've got that much reach on him. Like that's ridiculous.
So like you guys. It's up between. I'm the odd man out, so you guys can decide if you do a side bet. You have to decide before the bell rings, though.
I'm down with that. You want to do?
I think he's gonna win by TKO or DQ.
DQ. He's gonna be disqualified.
KO, TKO, or DQ. I'm just going with how.
Well, DQ is not an option.
It is.
What
Why
is
it not?
Is it? So you think he's gonna be disqualified?
Okay,
no,
you're picking TKO.
One of those. It's either a KO, TKO, or DQ.
I mean, okay, whatever. So it's TKO, KO. He's not getting disqualified.
It's
you don't know that.
It could
we
be.
don't. If he
he might poke him in the eye.
If he gets disqualified, you're taking a double shot.
It's going to be. It's probably more.
If it isn't a disqualification,
it's going to be more of a no contest than it is disqualification. But okay.
All right. Well, if he's taking a DQ, I'm taking decision, doctor stoppage.
Hey. Okay. Hey.
Doctor stoppage.
So the only option,
he's getting knockout or
the only clear option for both of you is submission. If it ends in a submission, you're both clear.
Okay.
But if it doesn't, obviously the other one chose the right one, right?
Right.
Hold on. Do we go that route, or if it goes by submission, you both take a shot?
No.
Oh, you're both taking a shot anyway.
If he loses by
if he wins by submission, you're in the clear.
Yeah.
If he loses, you're both taking a shot because I took the opposite guy.
Correct.
But do we go the opposite route because you both?
No, because we just made a bet. So he's picking.
Okay.
So if he wins by submission, it's
I'm
avoided,
just setting rules. We're
avoided.
setting rules. So submission, it's null and void.
Right.
Okay.
Got it. Are we all clear on this?
I'm clear. I just want to make it clear for you guys. Did I put money on this one though?
I did.
How do I get back to?
I think I put it for Aldo to win by this knockout. Which I'll take a shot. Fuck it, I don't care. But And here we go. Oh, little spinning heel kick.
From who? I missed it.
Nunes.
Use those 5 inches.
No, Aldo has the 5 inches.
That's what I'm saying. I want Aldo to use those 5 inches, keep him away, and knock him out.
Aldo looks way bigger, doesn't he?
He's like, I mean, yeah,
he's only an inch taller.
But like
this long ass fucking arms.
The build, he looks way bigger. Which he did. He is the former champion at a weight class heavier, so it makes sense.
True.
But
not trying to get his timing down before he gets too crazy. Now the ref looks like a giant compared to these two.
All right, so Corey, when's the last time you think you weighed 135?
I know, dude.
Fucking 8th grade football.
Like maybe, like 6th, 7th, 8th grade, maybe.
Yeah, like 8th. I think that's what I played, like 125 for when I was like around that age. So I think that's around there.
Shall say like 5th grade, probably. We were always some big kids, B.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying, like these guys literally could cut weight to 135. My mind cannot process weighing 135.
I will never ever weigh.
You couldn't.
I'll never weigh 200.
Yeah, you could. Yeah,
I could, but I never will.
But I'm saying, like your body would never be able to get.
It
to
would look weird at 200 pounds.
My
head's too big for that.
Your body could probably get to 135 very unhealthily.
Like
you would have to be on very like death's bed.
There's no way I can get 135. There's no way.
You could.
No, dude. My frame's too big. My frame's too big for to be 135.
Oh, very quick knee.
Oh,
that auto looks so fast.
So fast. Looks like that snail from that movie Turbo.
No, it's the sloths from what's the movie with the rabbits? Zootopia and the DMV.
The movie with a rabbit? Not the rabbit.
Sorry. It's the main character's a rabbit.
She does have like 70 brothers and sisters though, that work on a farm. And if you were wondering, yes, they farm for carrots. Letting you know.
I love him working. Pedro needs to keep working these leg kicks though. I like
y'all punch at the same time. You're gonna beat him because you have a longer reach.
That's not.
Stay 5 inches further away than he is from you. You see what I'm saying?
No, that's not how it works.
That's technically how it works.
It's not how it works.
Statistically and mathematically,
it doesn't. You got.
And if you ever use a tape measure,
the reach
5 inches
factor is when you throw the punch, not when you both.
If they both threw a punch and he's going to hit him first because he has 5
What if he's 5 inches closer than before and you both throw punches? You're both getting hit. Like the reach, the distance when you throw it doesn't mean anything. It's the distance means not the time.
Timing, no, but it's saying distance wise, yes.
Right? But you're saying when he throws
distance, and
you're saying when he throws a punch, you throw a punch. He's in like you probably both get hit.
Nice head movement here.
Everybody in here, go ahead and put your choices for the main event in the chat. Let's see who everybody's got.
Is he bleeding? That just must.
You got Derek Lewis, the Black Beast, versus Cyril Gahn. Put your choices in the chat. We'll take a tally and see who everybody has.
What's Gahn's nickname?
Well, that's a very good question.
French bread?
It's not French bread. I can
Cyril French bread Gahn.
The Frenchman.
We don't surrender.
Bon Gamin?
What?
Bon Gamin. That's what it says.
What's the translation on that?
I have no idea.
Okay.
French onion soup.
Ooh.
Oh, that's so good. Can't beat that drink.
Auto looks very explosive.
The first round, so
all right. So early,
he's quick. Looks like he got hit a couple times on that right eye.
If we're going
No,
points,
maybe not. It's just shadows.
if we're going points, I think we got to give Pedro the first round, right?
No.
You don't think so? He pressured the fight, octagon control. I'm not sure.
I want to say
I'm not sure one else
Aldo
struck the
landed
other.
more significant strikes.
You think so?
I think so.
I think it was pretty.
It's pretty
even.
close.
I think it was close.
It could go either way.
All right, so let's just say significant strikes are close, right? And then we got to go to octagon control and pressuring. Pedro pressured that whole fight, that whole first round.
It's French that means good kids.
Oh yeah, the good kids.
The good kids.
Yeah, because supposedly he's like a real nice guy, like
He's a good guy.
Yeah, so that's what it's supposed to mean.
It's real good kids gone.
Like it's the worst fight nickname.
The good kid gone.
But guess what? If you beat everyone's ass, it doesn't matter what your nickname is. That's the whole point, though.
Yeah.
No one's beat him yet. No one's beat him, so he's the good kid.
But notice why they don't say his nickname.
They do.
Do they?
Yeah.
We'll find out.
Will we?
Yeah, they're gonna either say it or not say it.
Oh yeah.
They'll say Derek the Black Beast Lewis. Nice check. For 15 minutes of work, how much is Aldo making?
6 figures.
Oh yeah, 6 figures.
Like high 6 figures or mid, low?
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I would say
700,000 is a lot more than 2,500,000.
Well, this is the co-main event,
or
right?
250,000.
Ooh.
If this is the co-main event, they're probably racking
Aldo
in.
stabbed him though.
500. I'm saying he's probably making at least 500.
Yeah.
Ooh, piecing him.
Aldo's landing those body shots though.
$21, 14-1 to 10-4, 19.
Oh,
We got that.
definitely picked that up on.
Got that one, Brandon. Sorry for the gas leaking on the podcast. Jesus.
Dude,
Excuse me.
life happens, bro.
Jeez. It would have been better if we were talking when you did it. I would have sat down and tried to fart. I would have tried to sat down and started talking real loud and farted in the chair. Then
That's on you guys. All right, so
yeah, Aldo's looking good.
So we're thinking Aldo. No, you guys think Aldo's contract is what?
Yeah, at least 500.
He's a contender. So I would definitely, yeah. So I say that's how much he's bringing in. Somewhere between 250 to 500.
Shot bet who gets closer?
This might be hard to find because I do know they keep that shit kind of tight-lipped.
Oh, you said we could look it up.
Aldo signed an 8-fight contract
Sir,
ahead of his
yourself.
bout against Alexander Volkanovski at UFC 237 in May. Aldo's manager. I didn't think Aldo fought Volkanovski, though, did he? At 230? No. Aldo never fought Volkanovski, did he?
Not that I'm aware of. But Google might disagree.
Right, because I do know he was like talking about leaving the UFC to pursue boxing. There was also talk of him leaving the UFC to
Continue
to
his
pursue
play work.
soccer.
Oh. Soccer?
Yeah. But
Legitly.
all right, let's do Jose.
Kick a ball or get
okay.
punched in the face.
Damn. Okay.
Okay.
Well, Sal, I don't even know if this is true.
Ooh, what's the rumor?
Son of a bitch.
All right.
Okay, so I'm going to show you the picture that they have for Jose Aldo's net worth, right? And you tell me who it is. So supposedly Jose Aldo's net worth.
Hode?
What was that?
Hode Aldo?
Supposedly his net worth is $9 million.
I believe that.
Right?
After all the fun.
But the picture they posted
Is this his brother?
No.
No, it's what's his fucking name? Heavyweight guy.
Yeah. They posted Junior Dos Santos' picture for Jose Aldo's net worth. So I don't think we can trust that, right?
Hey, if he wants to stay off the grid, good thing for his PR guy.
Yeah, I mean,
you know?
Jose Aldo has a lot more experience than Dos Santos, so I definitely think he's worth more.
Dos Santos, what?
Dos Santos,
Dos Santos, former heavyweight champion of the world.
Well, I know how many fights do they each have? Jose Aldo's got.
Dos Santos is up there though. Like it's not like he's like a.
Yeah, I know he's not new or anything like that.
Well, he's retired now.
But it's like that's like I don't know.
Didn't he just fight?
Dos Santos, no, he was cut by the UFC. There's talks that he's going to join Bellator to fight Fedor.
Oh Jesus!
Right, like the two oldest dudes in the history of fighting.
Wheelchair MMA.
I'm just saying, that's Google, right? Like you're supposed to be the trusted source of. How do you even have an MMA checker? This is like, wait a second, that's not Jose.
They're doing good. It's a good fight so far.
All of these fights have been like long bouts.
Well, it's like I was trying to say earlier, was like I don't need a finish. Just as long as it's a fun, entertaining fight. Right. So, like one of the biggest fight that so I was in the UFC before this fight, but the fight that got a lot of people turned on to UFC is that Forrest Griffin, Stephen Bonner, Ultimate Fighter 1 finale. And they both literally just stood in the octagon punching each other in the face for 3 full rounds. And it's just like, how are these two dudes doing this? And they gained so many fans. It turned so many people onto the sport. And it was just like, nobody got a knockout. Nobody got a finish. It was just like these two dudes went to war. And like the UFC looks back at that moment as like the moment where the UFC kind of like got its fuse started as that. But like I have like UFC 54 on DVD. It's like the Headhunter versus.
What the fuck is this? Stop hugging and start punching.
It's the Headhunter versus Andrei Arlovski.
Yes. Here we go. Leave it all in the octagon.
Oh, Aldo. God dang, dude. Dude, you see how fast that was? He hit him like 5 times. You couldn't even see him. Couldn't even see him. They're so fast.
How you gonna hit him 5 times?
I don't know, dude. I can't try to
couldn't say that. If I was Aldo, I'd take it easy. Definitely one of the first motherfucker.
We should put that DVD in one day and just react to it.
This is a Fisticuff Alley replay.
It's Andrei Arlovski. The main event's Andrei Arlovski versus some dude.
Ooh.
And the knockout is like.
I don't like this shit. I like when people are angry at each other.
So like Andre like ducks down, catches him, and the dude like as Andre's like bent down, the dude falls on his back. It creates like a bridge, but the dude's out on top of his back, and Andre like slides out. The dude falls, and it's into the fight. It's like it's a quick fight. I forget the pay-per-view, but it's like UFC 54 or something.
Old ass pay-per-view.
Yeah, dude. That's how long I've been in the UFC though. Like I've been.
You haven't been in it at all. Have you been following?
But I've been interested in it.
If you were in the UFC, what would your fighting name be?
My nickname?
Like Brandon
the Hurricane.
Brandon Hurricane Hamilton.
Yeah, it's me, bro.
The Hurricane.
I have something else in mind.
What were you gonna say?
Brandon the Gas Man Hamilton. Because you farted on air.
Ooh, Aldo.
Or Brandon the Gas Leak Hamilton. Kind of like that one.
So we're in round 3.
Or Gas Main. Brandon Gas Main.
We're in round 3. Who do we? Oh.
Who do we have? What do you mean? Who do we have? We already established all that in the beginning of the fight.
All right, but watching the fight, who do you had in the fight so far?
Aldo.
Winning? Aldo's winning round 3 for sure.
I think he won. I think he's won everything. Well, first round was definitely close.
His hands are so.
I think
quick.
he got the second, and right now he's winning the third. But they're at the halfway point.
Like we were talking earlier, he's only 34 though.
Yeah, he's not.
Like how long has Aldo been in the sport?
Maybe since he's like early 20, 22, 23.
Had to he's been in the sport that.
Ooh.
Oh.
He's got the eye.
You got that stumble. He's to attack. Maybe you think he just tripped too.
Aldo's coming on real strong
He's
in the
looking
third
good.
round.
He doesn't even look like gassed at all.
No. He looks like this. He looks the same as he did in the first.
Yeah, well, he's a little tired. Still got the hell ahead.
But I mean,
he's so quick.
like I said before, like Aldo was looked at one time the greatest 145er ever.
And then Connor knocked his ass out.
Connor knocked him out.
Also, okay, let's be honest.
Max Holloway beat him twice.
Connor has power when he hits.
Max Holloway outclassed him twice. Like outboxed him, outclassed him twice.
Max Holloway's a fucking monster.
Max Holloway, you could argue, is the greatest 145er ever at the moment. He did lose. He lost to Volkanovski twice. Questionable. There's a lot of people that argue both fights could have went to Max's way. So, Aldo's tearing him up in this third round.
Piecing him up.
So it's all going to depend on the first 2 rounds.
Let's be honest. It's not going to submission.
No.
They haven't even gotten on the ground.
I know.
Whoever put money on submission was stupid.
No one did.
You did.
No, I didn't.
You were thinking about it.
No, was it?
Oh.
I put it on TKO.
Okay. Well, that's not happening either. So
50 seconds left. Anything can happen.
that's very true. Very true. Dude, after this, we got the main event. Heavyweight interim title.
Thanks for reminding us.
I mean, are you not excited?
I am, but
Derek Lewis in his
I'm excited
hometown?
to see who wins this.
Oh, they're not fighting it out. It looks like I don't know what they're
Well,
doing.
Aldo's being smart.
Well, they
He's like,
also
I'm already
don't
winning.
know in their head how much time is left.
He's missing
I was gonna say, look at the accuracy on these punches. Significant strikes.
Dude,
his combinations are ridiculous.
But why was Aldo not like this earlier in the fight, though? That's my
timing.
point.
He's timing. You got to feel him out timing.
Yeah, but that's fine. But
look at the second and third round. He's definitely picked up. And now
he's so much faster now.
All right, so
he looks so more impressive at the end of the third than he did in the first.
I'm either taking a shot or someone's taking 2, or
no,
one and 2.
Nobody's taking 2. Somebody's taking
1 and 1. Yeah, shit, my bad.
No,
it's cool if someone was taking 2.
Yeah, you're only
if Aldo wins, you lose our side bet, and if Aldo wins, he loses. But if
Pedro wins, you both.
Which I don't think he did.
Oh, my bad, my bad. Sorry.
Gas man hitting his own dog. Brandon the gas man. It'd be the gas man. Oh, what's that movie called? Tremors. You could be an ass blaster. I don't know if you heard me that. With Kevin Bacon.
Oh yeah, the Tremors.
Yeah. See who's gonna win it. Definitely Aldo.
Yeah.
Great fucking fight though. That can't be sweat.
No, they just poured water on.
Okay, I was about to say,
yeah.
good gosh, and dude's sweating like crazy.
Aldo knows he won.
Oh yeah. I feel like the other dude's like, my face hurts.
My face hurts.
Like hair look at him for camera.
Unanimous decision. Jose Aldo.
Yep.
So that's me,
Let
buds.
me get you some shots, boys.
No, it's just me.
And him.
Oh yeah, because
I picked decision
side
or-
bet, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I picked decision or
What
doctor
is-
stoppage.
What is that?
Vodka shot.
For you?
To go with this. When I drink it.
Okay.
Don't judge me.
No, I'm not judging. I'm just like, why is the fucking beer taste class over here? I'm down to that's 2 shot bets I've lost. Fuck. If you guys are following along, like I don't lose this many shot bets in a row.
Need to go to the garage, probably.
I mean, you might as well wait for the end of the main event, though. Unless you can do it fast.
If you can do it fast, you can walk right out back here.
Do you have it on you?
I have to get Dana's device.
Oh.
Well, if you have time, you go grab and go right out back here. Knock on the window. When it's like, hey, might want to come back in there, Skippy.
So what do you like? I'll wait till you come back to the mic, Corey. But like, do we think Jose Aldo champion at 135? Think we can? You think he can make it there? It's a very good question because he's lost against some very big names in the division. But he looked good though. He just beat a big name. Aljamain Sterling is the champion. Who did? Huh?
Is that tequila?
No, yours isn't. Neither is yours.
Yeah, obviously, it's not what I think it is it?
I don't know.
Is it Irish?
No.
It's not Irish.
It smells like rubbing alcohol. What is this?
You gotta take a shot.
It's not Irish. Mine's not Irish. Okay. Mine is Irish. Mine's Irish.
Yeah.
You son of a bitch.
It's an Irish Christmas tree, if I'd say.
Yeah. I'm on the Irish Christmas. Here we go. Do I have anything?
Ooh.
It tastes like weed.
Yeah, it is. It's Dr. Stoner's whiskey. Made with pure hemp from the finest hemp in the land.
Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock.
Irish accent. Please try.
Who the fuck? Oh, jingle bell, jingle bell. That's not even close.
Is
Fuck
that how
me.
the Conor McGregor's?
Who the fuck is that guy? Oh, jingle.
Who the fuck's jingle bells are going off?
Who the fuck's jingle bells is that? You son of a bitch.
No,
That's more Scottish,
lost
right?
Ah,
Fuck.
The first part was okay, but
Right?
you lost it.
Damn it.
Still shit, but
Is that not the worst? Like you have to take Conor McGregor in to just get that Irish accent. This Candyman movie though looks creepy as fuck.
I don't understand.
I haven't understood the whole so the original commercial for they moved to town and the Candyman takes over a guy or something is what I'm getting from the commercials. I
They
don't know.
moved a town.
They moved to a town.
Packed up and moved.
Yeah, whatever. And
they moved to a town.
right, and the Candyman kind of takes over this guy, which I don't know is true, but takes over the guy and he causes a lot of the shit. Havoc. Great word.
SAT word.
So, Derek Lewis, Cyril Gahn. How exciting is it going to be?
If Derek Lewis wins?
As bad? Yeah. If Lewis pulls it out, right? How exciting is that? Do I think he will?
I've seen him do some incredible shit in 11 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're talking about after a 3. Well, it's only a 3-round fight, but he looks.
But Derek, so what I keep telling myself is Derek Lewis is he's been in wars, he's been on the losing end of fights, and still pulls it out. He has heart, and I feel like
and determination and drive.
I feel like that's the way this fight has to go. He's not gonna win it. He's not gonna win it by just being technical. I think he's gonna get his ass beat for a little bit.
I don't know.
I think he's gonna get his ass beat for a little bit, and then
I don't know.
Kodiak, come here, bud. Hey, slide up to the desk, bro.
Huh?
Slide up.
Me?
You don't have to do it over there.
I didn't want to be on camera.
For what?
Maybe he personally.
We live in Virginia.
I know it's legal now. My parents, when I told them, they were like, "You're lying."
We live in Virginia.
Did you know it's legal now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
July 1st.
He was.
It's legal, but it's not legal.
It's straight legal.
Yeah, in Virginia, I'm saying not federally, it's not legal.
Oh yeah.
I'm worried about the FBI right now. Okay.
You never know.
But he was awkwardly on his lap over there, trying to I'm good.
You want to smell
That's
it?
not my life.
No.
Dude, I can't do Dr. Stoner's whiskey.
He just asked if you want to smell it.
I'll smell it. Fuck it. I'm not gonna let the smell. No, I can't do that shit. Nope. It's not me, bro.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Back in the heyday.
Sean says he hits home runs, KOs. Sean, dude, I'm hoping so bad for that, dude. I'm hoping for a knockout.
Yo.
Sean.
Sean.
Sean says,
yo, Sean, go to our Instagram, follow us, go to our YouTube, like, subscribe, bro.
If you don't, then fuck you.
Every pay-per-view, we're here for you guys. We're here for this
What's
shit.
What's Sean's last name?
Malabana.
Yep, don't know.
Yeah. You thought you knew him?
I know a guy named Sean.
I know.
Yeah, but how about
a couple people named Sean?
Okay. I mean, we all know a Sean, I think. Sean O'Connery.
Sean O'Connery.
Did you really just say Sean O'Connery?
Sean Connery.
Sean Connery.
Sean
I threw it over
O'Connery.
there.
It's like you're speaking there. Sean O'Connery.
Sean Connery.
Sean O'Connery.
Connery.
Dude, that Curtis Blades they just showed a highlight of Curtis Blades knockout.
Mm-hmm.
Slow it down, right? He doesn't even hit him with his fist.
What's he hit him with, Brandon?
His forearm.
That's right.
He hits him with his forearm and knocks the guy literally lumped over Sleepy.
Was it not on purpose? We'll never know, but maybe he was.
Well, no,
that.
he's aiming to land a fist to the jaw.
Like I have,
but if you
fist
watch
to the face or forearm, I have a lot more surface area on my forearm. So,
but that's softer. Like that's a soft forearm. No, but it's an uppercut. It's an uppercut. So he's coming from this angle. He's coming from here. So you're hitting the softest part.
You say that, but is he flexing?
And still lumps him over.
Flexing.
Still lumps him over.
Smart man. He's wearing white before Labor Day.
Name the last guy you saw get hit by a forearm and knocked out. Name the last guy. You can't name one, so it's okay.
The last guy I saw get knocked out by a forearm.
Yeah.
I had to go Curtis Blades.
There's no outdoor light.
Yeah, we're secretive.
It's dark out there, bro. Hey, stay here, dogs. Dude, the slow, methodical walk for Cyril gone.
Maybe his legs are already tired.
Dude, for somebody to be in their first title fight, he's been super chill, super calm all fight week. Do the press conference, do the stare downs.
He's French.
Do the weight.
Everything they do seems calm, probably.
Supposedly this his coach is a hell of an MMA coach. Blah, blah, blah. Can't talk.
I would say most people say that about all their coaches.
But this is from other people. DC was talking on the weigh-in.
He's a well-known coach.
I don't know if he's well-known, but supposedly he's supposed to be hey.
Well, if a lot of people said that he's a good coach, he's probably pretty well-known.
Yeah. I think he's but he's a French
You just
coach.
said, I don't know if he's well-known.
But he's a French coach. He's
Better. Saying French people can't be good at MMA?
Yeah.
This guy's fighting for the fucking
to be honest, MMA in France has only been legal for a year and a half.
Legal?
Yeah.
I'm assuming we're not going to see any pay-per-views in France anytime soon then.
Well, New York legalized it, and then all of a sudden they had
But it's also Madison Square Garden, one of the biggest venues.
Yeah, but literally a year and a half it's only been legal in France.
Name one venue in France.
The Eiffel Tower? What are you going to hold put an
octagon under the Eiffel Tower?
Right?
Badass.
Is that even in France?
Oui.
Can you imagine? What if the UFC, that was their whole shtick? They just put octagons next to the world's most famous
Grand Canyon octagon.
The Great Pyramids octagon, just next to the Sphinx and shit.
You just
on 4th of July, everything's next to Mount Rushmore. So
it's a floating octagon by the Eiffel, the Statue of Liberty.
Okay, so 1 year's next to the next
or
year.
Or they do it on a ship, one of the Navy Yard ships.
But the next year,
badass.
Oh my god, dude, you should hear this. The crowd, Frank.
Are those phones or lighters?
Oh, dude, Fat Pat. Can you imagine though? Just Mount Rushmore in the background, the octagon. What the fuck would be happening?
How smart would it be? Is it November's? What?
The 11th month of the year.
No, and NFL November's like the veteran. They do all the veteran stuff in November, right?
Yeah, because October they do breast cancer, so it's pink, and then
November they do the veteran, like the
I think so.
Army. Yeah. So how badass would it be if they were on a Navy like ship and they put an octagon like they did for the Pro Bowl?
All right. Ooh. I don't want to say it out loud.
Then why?
I don't want to say it out loud.
What?
Cejudo came out to the octagon. Real mellow, real chill looking. He looks stressed. He looks nervous.
Why does he look stressed and nervous?
Look at his face, dude. You can't look at somebody's face until they look stressed and nervous.
He's about to get possibly punched in the face a bunch. Like
Cejudo didn't look. Gon didn't look like this. Gon did not look like that walking out. He looked stressed and nervous.
He looks fine.
You think so?
Maybe it's just his eyebrows. His cheekbones are a little different than the other guy.
Okay. Sorry, I misjudged the cheekbones.
His eye socket is a little deeper.
I misjudged the cheekbones. My bad. I'm telling you, his face looks a little stressed.
Sadie,
you're gonna get tangled up in the cords.
But maybe he's more focused than ever. I don't know.
Stop reading into the fucking media.
No, there's win face and lose face. There's two different. Some people walk out with win face. Some people walk out with lose face.
That guy's mustache wouldn't let you have a lose face. Okay, look at that.
Oh, his head coach? His coach?
Yeah, he's like, I'm bald and the only hair on my face is a mustache. We're gonna win.
Dude, I was so hyped when Venom took over the UFC like fight stuff, but like they literally did nothing impressive.
What do they need to do? They just put Venom on everything.
Like literally, that's what they did. They literally was like, oh, let's replace Reebok with Venom.
I don't know why the UFC doesn't come out with their own like line and just do their own shit.
Because there's no money in that.
How's it not? People buy that shit.
Because literally,
like Derek Lewis, you get his nickname on his shorts. He gets the Black Beast.
They still get money for that.
Yeah, but they don't have to pay anybody. They
but
do it all
the thing
themselves.
is, I was like, you know what? If I was Venom, I was like, we're doing Hawaiian short weekend. Everyone's wearing Hawaiian shorts. You know what I'm saying? Let's throw a little twist in the giddy up.
You had me in Hawaiian. I'm in.
Yeah, I know you would love that.
I'm in.
But I'm saying let's throw a little twist on everything. Like, but it's literally just like I get it because you want a clean, you want a professional look. I get that. So you're gonna do your basics like red.
I think he's about to break down mentally. He's stressing so much.
No, he's not gonna break down. I just feel like he might be feeling the pressure of being in his hometown for an interim title fight.
He's fought in Houston before.
But maybe he's more focused than ever. Maybe, and I've never seen this face from Derek Lewis. Right? Maybe.
Like he has a fresh beard cut.
He just looked stressed. He looks stressed. He looks in better shape than ever. He's still weighing in at 264 and a half. Like he doesn't look 264 and a half to me. But he's still weighed in at 264 and a half.
Beast. The Beast.
Yeah, look at that weight difference.
At heavyweight, that makes no difference though.
2-inch reach. 81-inch reach.
Yeah.
1-inch height difference.
And if you really want to look at heavyweight like history, the 235 to 250 range is like the bread and butter.
We'll see.
Like Cain Velasquez weighed there. Cormier weighed there. Stipe weighs there.
He's lost.
Yeah, you can lose. But I'm saying like there's not a lot of heavyweight champions that were at the mark. Like they all weigh in like 20 pounds.
Brock Lesnar.
He was at the mark, yeah.
Francis Ngannou.
He sits around 250, I think.
I think 250, 260, somewhere in between. He's not at the mark though.
He cuts to get to 260.
Shane Carwin was at the mark. He was interim. He was never. Frank Mir wasn't there.
This dude just looks like a winner.
He looks like he believes in himself. That's a plus.
Right? He doesn't look stressed, according to Brandon.
He doesn't.
That's your new nickname for the podcast, the Gas Man.
It's better than the big bearded drag queen. So whatever.
That's also you.
That's you. You need to go back and listen to the first podcast. That's 100% you.
Never happened.
That's why you're laughing.
I literally did think that was.
Ooh, he's playing up to the crowd. A little Bruce Buffer action.
Oh, did they say his nickname?
No.
Interesting.
He said for now live in Houston.
What's his name again?
The good boy.
No.
Cereal gone.
Cereal gone. Cereal. The good boy I played with.
Not
kids
cereal.
Gone.
Get down.
He's not a milk and a meal type substance.
Girl.
9-0.
Shh, hold on. Paris, France.
Get in. Sadie, would you like to say something?
Surreal. Bagamon gone. That is what Bruce said. So he said his nickname, but just in French.
Because what's weird the other way. Good child.
The good boy.
The well-trained boy.
Oh, dude, the crowd's going hype.
They're going hype.
They're going
the distance. Gang, gang. Look at that. Ride or die.
What is that, Longhorn?
Nah. Hook 'em.
Well, he's not from Texas. Well, he is from Texas.
Like,
not what I meant.
Texas.
He's from Houston, not like Texas Longhorn area. He's from like University of Houston area.
Doesn't mean he doesn't like the.
You know,
he was just going like this.
He was just
doing
horns?
this. He was just doing this.
So that's hook 'em horns.
That's what I said.
Okay.
So I said hook 'em.
I didn't see him do that.
Pay attention more.
Dude, he looks so focused though. Cyril Gahn looks a little too. So
calm. Now he's stressed or focused. Which one is it?
Now he looks focused. When he walked out.
Shot betting? Will we shot betting?
Cyril Gahn looks real calm, real mellow, real
by
loose.
Submission. You guys pick shots.
Oh, going Lewis by knockout.
Going Lewis by knockout.
All right.
1v2. Cyril Gahn could get a submission though.
Could also knock him out.
Well, obviously.
Oh, here we go. I've seen this before. They dance around a lot and don't do shit.
Oh, this is Francis Derek Lewis all over again?
Like, you gonna oh shit. Oh,
this is where they all look for those one punches though. Oh shit.
Get up. Oh.
Lewis does this all the time. He's like he throws high kicks, switch kicks.
And then falls over.
Well, he doesn't fall over half. Well, he does fall over sometimes.
50-50 chance.
But he throws like for a big guy, he throws flying knees. He throws switch kicks. He throws high kicks. But this is Derek Lewis's style, though. Like
crazy.
He backs up. He lets him come in, and then he fucking explodes.
He's a counter fighter almost.
Cyril Gahn's going to be like, I'm going to stand out here. I'm going to be bouncing. I'm going to pick you apart.
You know what Cyril Gahn looks like? What's that dude off of Street Fighter?
I don't know. After what you said earlier, I'm not going alpha anything you say.
Why?
You said that dude looked like the John C. Reilly, and he did not.
He did.
What dude off of Street Fighter?
The stretchy guy, the long, with the
oh
big
my
boobs.
God, he looks nothing like
when he's bouncing like that. In the game when he bounces and he's got his arms like this.
Yeah, I know you're.
He looks like right now.
Looks like that though.
He's real bouncy.
He's bouncy.
He's got springs in his feet.
He might.
Well, they're also probably going like this because they know it's 5 rounds.
Mm-hmm.
They're also getting timing, figuring each other out, waiting for their shot.
This is Derek Lewis's fight, though.
He also has to Derek Lewis has knockout power, so he has to be careful. Like, he could get caught, and he knows that.
Exactly. That's why the Francis Ngannou Derek Lewis fight was so boring.
Well, yeah, because
neither one wanted to make a mistake.
I'm gonna get you.
I'm gonna get you. That's exactly what I'm thinking they're saying.
Ooh.
He's nervous.
He's circled out. I mean, Gahn's doing the smart thing. He's circled out of his way. Like, he was just doing the smart shit. He's not going to try to stand in the distance for Lewis to land one.
I'm not saying he's wrong. I'm not saying he's right.
Gahn, literally, he's throwing leg kicks. He's just trying to slowly pick him apart. The crowd chant Derek Lewis.
He's loading up that right.
Yeah, he's what he's looking for. To where Gon's gonna bounce, he's gonna slowly pick, just slowly pick. We got Big Dan Murgliata as the third man in the cage.
Oh,
Big Dan's giving them all the space they need.
Yeah, he's not trying to get
Is
caught.
it not?
Oh, pussy!
Is it not impressive that Big Dan makes them both look small? Like their ref is bigger than both fighters.
Oh my wee.
Was it a? Yep, right on the cup.
Oh yeah.
That wasn't as bad. I feel like as it could have.
I've seen worse. Like,
he
he
grazed
glanced
it. With his toes.
He grazed it.
A little toe action.
Hey, Corey have said it before though. If you're losing a fight, right,
Kick
you
it in the
not
dick.
just aim. Like if it's your first offense, just be like, "Oh, I was going for a leg kick. Sorry." You know what I'm saying?
Like if you're not going like here and you're not going straight in, you're
Right.
coming to the side.
would you
trying to
not
attack that
aim though?
thigh? And sorry, my foot slipped and hit his pecker.
Okay. He tried to get him back. You see that?
He hit me in the wee.
Ooh,
go.
body lock.
There you go.
Oh, nope.
Lewis does have good takedown defense though.
He does. Like Lewis is well more rounded than most people give him credit.
He's very
for.
well rounded.
Yes, that's what I was trying to say. I guess.
Well, you did.
He's very well rounded.
He's a little gassed up over here, the gas man. Oh, he's smiling. Look at. I feel like he's just a super happy guy. Like,
Well, his nickname is the Good Boy.
I am happy. Oh,
You got the foot there.
four rounds after this one.
I think he nicked him up there in the gut.
Yeah, he's steady. He's steady poking at the gut with the little foot punches. Oh!
He was just trying to duck that punch.
Sadie.
Oh, did he poke him in the eye?
Nope, he didn't. That was a clean punch. That was clean.
Hopefully they show the replay after the round.
Derek Lewis is known for those though. Like, oh,
My eye.
my tummy hurts, my eye hurts.
Two,
Then they
one,
rush in.
and- Let's see.
Clean.
Yep.
He said,
Oh, Cyril Gahn said he got eye poked as well.
He didn't get
Okay.
hit in the face.
Well,
he didn't
look-
even get hit in the face.
look at his eye, though. His eye's like clearly red compared to the other one.
Smoked a little too much weed for the fight.
So who are we? Derek Lewis was a
Look
clean
at it.
punch.
Look at it.
Yeah, that was a clean punch though.
I agree. I'm
Cyril
just
Gahn
saying.
landed a clean punch.
His also his knuckle or something might have got in
But
there.
Gahn was at
He went like this.
instantaneously. They both went like, "Oh, my
on the
eye."
same eye.
But he didn't even get hit in the face, it looked like, at all.
So significant strikes is 1-23 in the first round. Gone to Lewis.
That's not looking good.
But this is the fight though. Like no one expected Lewis to outpoint Gahn. You know what I'm saying?
And also, I'm assuming a leg kick.
Look, he's complaining about an eye poke.
They both look. If you look, they're both squinting. Like you can see.
Yeah, but
it.
there was a replay of his.
He got punched straight in the
His
face.
was a legit punch.
It might have
I
been a knuckle
agree,
in the
yeah.
eye.
But I'm saying like his eye might be red, but it was his eyes red from a legit punch. To where Cyril Gahn, we didn't see a good angle.
I didn't see him get punched in the face. And he
So
grabbed
where
his
it-
eye.
Lewis might have poked him. I don't know, but we didn't see an angle of it.
Also, Lewis might have been smart. Like, oh, let me fake an eye poke so they don't notice him.
Lewis does that though. Lewis will play shit up.
Why wouldn't you? Ooh.
Like Lewis played up like so after the Boo Boo fight, the next fight he faked like a stomach thing, and as the guy came in, he threw a punch. It didn't work for him, but he still did the like, oh
Right.
my stomach, and then threw the hard right afterwards.
He's so,
So
flat-footed.
that's how Lewis fights though.
I know, but if you, it's crazy to look at the difference between
Yeah.
like Gahn's feet and how he's on his like tiptoes. But then
Yeah.
you look at Lewis and he's just straight up flat.
Like Gahn's literally
Look
like
at his feet. Look
Gahn's like the
on the mat.
Ciryl Gane's the technical like Muay Thai fighter, and Derek Lewis is a like real badass street fighter from like the streets.
Would you say from Houston?
I'd say from Houston.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think he's from Houston.
Texas area of Houston.
But that's the difference. Like Derek Lewis is looking for that one punch, to where Ciryl Gane's gonna he's Muay Thai. He's gonna tap you. He's gonna. Oh nah, that wasn't an eye poke, Ciryl.
He didn't even get hit though.
But you saw him touch his eye, like oh
yeah. Well, how is he? Well, it makes no sense though.
Lewis. Oh nope, neither one could lock up.
Yeah, I don't like.
Lewis is super slippery because he's super sweaty. Look how much he's sweating.
No, that plays a factor.
Yeah,
it does.
That's why probably like the odds were so big about submissions, because he's so sweaty. He slips right off.
He slips on out of there.
You can't get a submission on him. Oh, flying knee?
Yeah, it went like straight to his
Lewis
thigh.
throws the it's literally okay. So since Nolan brought it up though, like the flat-footedness of Lewis is so crazy.
You just look at it and he's just standing. It looks so.
He's just
awkward.
standing still, right?
It's so
Like
awkward.
Matt Foot.
But you know what works in his advantage though. So you can stand flat-footed.
Knees, Lewis, knees.
But they're so scared of you. That's what makes it work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like this dude can be so bouncy and like in and out, but they're so scared of getting caught with that one punch. So that works in your advantage.
Down.
He's got to throw some knees, Lewis.
Down.
Nah. He's got wrist control. He's got one underhook, and then Lewis having an overhook. Gane's doing good work with these little knees inside, but
Shoulder action.
I mean it's nothing significant. Oh, little trip. Nope. Okay.
Excuse me.
So Lewis was saying he wanted to drag Ciryl Gane into a dog fight, right? I haven't seen where Lewis is
He also
dragging
has
him into
3
anything.
rounds left. Like he has.
He
to
does,
play
but I
smart.
don't see where he's trying to drag him into a dog fight. He's just sitting back waiting. Like
Yeah.
Lewis was like, I want to.
Look at that. Significant strikes. He's only hit 2 out of 15. Gane's hit over 30 already.
As a decision standpoint, Gane's definitely winning.
That's, I mean, obviously, no one. That's not a shocker.
No one's arguing with that.
Yeah,
Thanks, Gas Man.
but like the point is, like Derek Lewis was like, I want to drag him into a dog fight. I want to put pressure on him, to where Lewis hasn't like really pressured him, drug him into anything like crazy. Like he's kind of sitting back, letting Ciryl Gane like do his, like he's letting Ciryl Gane sit at his distance, letting him do his work.
Control the fight.
Right, he's controlling the fight. Exactly, good words. And where Lewis is looking for that one punch.
Great fucking use of words, bud.
Oh, okay.
Now we're getting some punches.
See, this is what Lewis wants though. Like he wants him to drag him into these dirty fights.
Come on.
Like you got to keep pushing right there. You got to push. Like he like pressures him, backs him up, and then stops and lets him come back at it. There you go. No, keep going.
Derek Lewis doesn't have the stamina to go with Gane like that.
Yeah, but he can explode a couple times though. Like he hasn't done much.
He looks like he's hurt right now.
He's not hurt. Like
I'm just saying he looks like he's like
I just don't.
not all there.
It's like he's getting Ciryl Gane on his back foot, and then he stops pressuring him. Like he comes at Ciryl. Ciryl like backs up, gets on his back foot, and then Derek Lewis stops, lets him come back at him. Like you got to keep pressuring him, throw some strikes at him. Like you can't just let him come back at you. So like his coach is saying, like, look, every time you're feigning, he's scared. He's backing up. You got to capitalize. And Derek's not capitalizing on these feints. Like he's like, you got to like. So his coach is literally saying, when you pressure him and throw strikes, he's scared. He's trying to get away from you. which makes sense. Every grown man would, but he's not capitalizing on the moment where he's backing up and he's off balance.
Yeah.
Here's the thing: when you're pressuring him, he's not going to be able to throw back because he's backpedaling.
He's not going to get the power.
Right. Yeah. Like he's literally playing into Ciryl Gane's fight right now. Like he's playing into the range. He's letting Ciryl Gane like literally slowly just point him to death.
He just switched stances on him.
Yeah, he keeps going back and forth, which throws things off. But still, Derek Lewis isn't.
Leg.
I mean, I understand like him switching. Like, look, switch stance again, switch stance again. He literally went one from the other real quick, and he's slowly picking apart that front leg. Just like you said, that left leg, just slowly picking it apart. But like, Derek's not throwing though. Like he's not even pressuring. Like he's pushing him like with octagon control, but he's not pressuring with any strikes. But you got to throw something.
Or do you think his strategy is to kind of let him work, wear him down, let him get tired, and then he starts putting it on him in the last couple rounds if he makes it through?
I mean, I don't think you can fight like that though.
See, he's gonna start playing with him, I think. So you're gonna get a little more.
I don't think you can fight that way though. Like you can't just like, oh, I'm gonna hope.
No, he's not hoping. Maybe he's like, I'm just gonna.
But at that point though, like you're hoping,
you're putting yourself in a bad situation,
right? So at that point, you're hoping. Yeah.
Are you noticing that he's putting back his left leg more now too? This switching up his stance, and I think that left leg's really bothering him.
Derek's got the body lock. And Ciryl Gane's he's digging him out though.
Also,
like,
I don't know.
Derek seems really flat.
If Lewis is gonna lose,
look, this
1-1-1.
He seems
16-10-36.
Oh, Derek seems real flat. Like there's no energy.
Like he doesn't want it.
You know, like he just seems super like.
The next thing you know, he knocks the shit out of him. I don't know.
I mean, anything can happen, but he just seems super low energy, super like can't get the motor going.
He's not. It's like he's hesitant to pull the trigger.
Right, exactly.
I'd also, if he's gonna lose, I'd rather see him losing by like throwing haymakers and going for it.
Yeah,
he's tired.
I feel like something's wrong with his leg.
That's what I'm saying.
He's picking apart his leg. Yeah, he's been tagging that leg the whole fight. That lead leg.
I'll just never count him out.
Oh. Oh, it's over.
Yeah. Is it though? We've seen this before.
I mean,
we've seen this many times before.
Dig the uppercut, Lewis. Come on, bro.
Get in it.
But he's not throwing anything though.
Oh, caught him with that one.
They're saying his leg's done. He's done. He's done. What are you timing for?
Mouth guard.
Oh, you don't do that though. You don't call time in the middle of that, ref. Head kick.
See, this is when I just want him to start swinging. He looks tired as shit too.
Fake eye poke again.
He's done.
Oh, Lewis is done.
He's done.
TKO. Done.
He's back of the head, though. Back of the head.
No, it's fair.
Bullshit. That was back of the head. That was some back of the head. Come on.
No way.
Tell me three of those shots.
They were clean. They were clean as hell. That was a good fight. TKO.
No, I'm not saying it's not, but he hit him. He was hitting in the back of the head.
Take your shots.
Yeah, I'm down. Lewis got picked apart the whole fight. Like he looked flat foot. Like Nolan called it. He looked flat footed and no energy. He got picked apart and it just weared on him. So
he's not breathing right. What the hell?
I'm not gonna lie though. I like him with Nagano better than Lewis. Yeah, it was definitely that fucking
left leg is throwing him off.
I think honestly though, like I also think Brandon caught it. He just seemed like he was not there coming into the fight, not really wanting to be there, and then like you said, he picking that leg apart, and then right here when it started,
yeah, it was all downhill from here.
Yeah. Hit him on the left side of his face, and he goes for the right eye. See, that's back. Look at this back.
No, he's going from the side though. Like,
right there, back of it. That was.
They're clean.
That's when he stopped it, though.
They're clean.
Well, no, he stopped it more when he was turning his head, and he started hitting his back. He just went and stopped it because
they were still clean strikes. But so let's look. Let's go ahead. So we know the winner of this fight, right? Let's look at the future. So let's look at Nagano, Cirogan, right? Is that not exciting now?
Like I just said, I think I like that fight better than Lewis.
Is Nagano not a more athletic Derek Lewis, though?
Oh, yeah.
It's a more athletic build for Gon to fight. I mean, it's going to be exciting to see that.
But literally, for instance, Nagano is in that more athletic Derek Lewis. Like, he's not going to point you to death. He's not going to grapple you. But he's looking for that one-shot knockout.
But I think Nagano now is more experienced. Like him against Derek Lewis, I think he would starch Derek Lewis, to be honest.
I mean, I don't know.
You don't know, but I look at how he picked him apart. But
that's his game, though.
Yeah,
that's
but
his whole MMA career has been that game.
But also Nagano is more explosive than Derek Lewis. He's probably quicker.
Oh,
same amount of knockout power at least. You know,
okay, correct.
And he has more experience now. You know what's
you want to know what's way more intriguing than Nagano?
John Jones
versus Cirogan. John
Jones
Jones versus Cirogan.
Oh yeah, I'd rather watch that than Nagano.
So let's take. I'm gonna listen to DC and him talk, but we're gonna go into that because that's real intriguing.
That'd be a good one. I need to think about that.
Right, break that down in your head.
What's he saying, B?
It's in French right now, so you got to give me a second.
Oui, oui.
Oui, oui.
Croissants.
He's not even giving him a chance. No one's speaking in English. Yeah, his movement is for a heavyweight. The way he moves, like he never got in the range where not DC. Derek Lewis could touch him. That's his whole game. If you look at his whole game, everything was from a distance until he wasn't in danger.
Derek Lewis is a very offensive fighter, but when you're gonna
But Lewis looked very flat tonight, though.
Put the beat on him.
You know what I'm saying? Like he looked very flat. Like he never got to that peak.
Why's the back of his head hanging so far over his neck?
So he's just saying like his corner was like, hey, let's go, come on.
I can see Lewis also retiring soon.
Yeah, I mean,
because he talked about it before, and then he came back and kept fighting. He's like, you can't say no to that
supposedly
money.
A lot of his retirement talks were around bodily injuries, like his back bothered him, his knees. And supposedly he started taking care of his body more, so they're not bothering him.
But at the same time, maybe he shouldn't do that. Maybe he should neglect care and just.
All right, so that's an argument for John Jones, though, right? Maybe John Jones lost a step when he started being more of a professional.
Yeah,
you know. So
we like him reckless. We like him wild.
The stories were like,
sports reckless and wild.
But the stories were like, I partied all night before I beat Alexander Gustafsson.
Didn't train.
I did 2 lines of coke the week before I beat DC. You know what I'm saying? And when he started being more professional, he had split decisions. People thought he lost.
Yeah, people.
So maybe his little edge, where he was just this wild man, didn't give a fuck, worked for him.
Or was the coach?
I don't know. But so
you know what they say. You know what they say.
Little.
You know what they say.
Little future.
But do you know what they say?
What?
Cocaine's one hell of a drug.
Cocaine is one hell of a
I
drug.
mean, maybe if John was doing cocaine before the fights, okay. I don't know.
How do you know he wasn't?
He might have been. I don't know. But let's look at the future, right? So right now we're looking at Ciryl Gane, interim heavyweight champion.
Nagano,
yeah.
right? Has to be the next fight.
So like we said,
has to be the next
Nagano fight. Is a more explosive Derek Lewis, right?
Right. He'd put more pressure on him. I feel like
you hope.
But I'm saying, yeah, I hope everything. But I feel
That's
like
what
would happen
hope.
is Nagano would probably control the center of the ring, because he's going to put more pressure because he has probably more stamina. Yes and no, but at the same time, I feel like he's going to pressure. I don't know.
But the only thing we can pull from is the Nagano Derek Lewis
my
fight.
Theory. It's my theory.
But I'm not.
He doesn't have knockout power like Lewis.
Who?
Him's.
Right, but what I'm saying is
also,
we have to look at the Nagano Lewis fight.
No, I don't.
Where he didn't pull the trigger
because Lewis has that knockout power. One punch could end it. Same thing why Lewis didn't pull the trigger, because Nagano could knock him out in one punch.
Do we think if you pressure? So this is what you're kind of saying, that we're hoping Nagano pressures him.
That's my theory and opinion. I'm not saying
the stamina. So if he doesn't catch him, he's screwed, right? Because does he have the stamina to keep up with Ciryl Gane?
I think he has better stamina than Lewis.
So all right, so we're gonna go 2 steps ahead though, right? So we're going to
go 2 steps ahead
because we're just gonna hypothetically, we're going Ciryl Gane, Francis, right?
Right.
Who would you out of that fight? Who would you rather see fight John Jones?
Well, let's be honest. Whoever wins is going to fight John Jones.
Yeah, but who would you rather see fight John Jones? Is the question.
Ciryl.
I feel like
I think that would be way more entertaining. I think
a lot more movement.
I think John Jones.
It would be a better fight because I think Jones Nagano is.
Jones is digging. He's taking takedowns all day on.
I don't even know if he's taking takedowns.
Yeah.
He's just going to.
On Nagano, he's double.
Or he's going to do it. He's going to leg kick and keep his distance and work on his legs and then tire him out.
Jones has a wrestling background, so in Nagano,
yeah, but
he's gonna take him down.
Nagano's going to have weight on him and hella strength.
You don't know that. Jones has been bulking up. Like it's not like
he's going to bulk up to 265 though.
No, he's probably going to be like 245.
Nagano's cutting to 265 or under.
But like Jones is not a weak person. Like you've seen him throw around.
But
he threw around Daniel Cormier. Like he dealt with Daniel Cormier, which was a heavyweight champion.
Yeah, Daniel Cormier also didn't have to cut in heavyweight.
Okay, so let's throw this out there. Did you see where Stipe verbally has agreed to a fight against Jones?
I'd like to see that.
Stipe Jones?
That'd be a good fight.
No, like Stipe's literally said, "I will fight Jones."
I would rather. I'd like to see that before Jones gets a title shot at heavyweight. I feel like he needs. He's coming up. He hasn't fought in a while. I'd like to see him fight a match before he gets a.
I kind of agree with that.
He's literally getting a title shot because of his name. If he gets a title.
So let's do a heavyweight break. Does anybody bring up the heavyweight rankings for the UFC? So let's do.
Jones shouldn't be ranked because he's not heavyweight.
Well, he can't be ranked, right? Yeah. But at the moment he's a heavyweight, he's like top 3. He has to be.
Yeah, he should get a top contender fight. Like, okay, but I'd like to see at least one fight.
So Gane was 3, right?
He's definitely 2. He's 1 now.
Hold on. Gane was 3. Lewis was 2. So Ciryl and Lewis just swap. They swap.
No.
What do you mean no?
He's 1.
Well, Stipe's 1.
He doesn't have the interim title.
Oh, yeah. So it's going to be 1 Ciryl Gane, 2 Stipe, 3 Lewis. I mean, you can't move Lewis that far back because he lost 3. Like,
yeah, he's just moving back a spot.
And then there's like Aspen.
Yeah, it's just Francis and Ngannou, and then you got right now Stipe.
Stipe's 1,
and then Cyril's going to move into Derek Lewis's spot, and then you got Curtis Blades is 4, Alexander Volkov is 5, Rosenstruck is 6.
That sounds so weak. Like, so the top 3 have beaten the top 6.
Yeah.
Like, so there's nobody in the top 6 that's like can move up then. Okay. Who's after 6?
7 is Shamil Abdurakhimov, and 8 is Marcin Tybura.
Okay. Tybura. I know Tybura.
9 is Augusto Sakai. Who did you say?
Aspinall.
13.
Oh, he's 13. Okay, but he's young. He's young though. Like he's like an up and comer. I think he's. I want to say he's like Great Britain or something. Like
what I'd like to see.
He's only 10-2. I mean,
he's young. Like, but
fights.
he's like a young, athletic up and comer.
Honestly, like you were saying, what I'd like to see. So you're gonna have Ciryl versus Ngannou. It has to be the next fight.
Yeah.
Unless, Ngannou's fucking agent fucks him. And then Stipe, John Jones.
I guarantee 100%.
Winners of that face each other.
Guess what? Lewis is out of the picture. The Ngannou Ciryl fight happens like that. It's probably going to happen in like February or something. It's going to happen in February. Maybe December. Maybe December.
Late November, pushing it because Gane didn't take a lot of damage at all. So
but it's up to Francis. It's going to be like December, February, because the UFC always seems to have big card December or February, somewhere around there, because the next big card is the Madison Square Garden. Yeah, the scary one, the scary garden
on Halloween this year. Madison Square Garden.
It's full of
bring your fucking diapers because you're gonna.
It's full of Venus flytraps.
Good idea. Like I wonder if they've actually done that. Madison Square Garden.
Shh, don't, dude. We could start that. Don't speak too loudly.
All our 20 subscribers, please keep that a secret.
Exactly. Yeah. Nobody tell anyone.
But like future reference for the UFC though, like John Jones, Ciryl Gane, I think is the. But it's also
no. I want to see Stipe, John Jones. I think that'd be a great fight.
Well, so John Jones has said he's not fighting till 2022. So let's say
he's the pound for pound top ranked
John
fighter,
Jones. Yeah. Obviously, he hasn't lost. Well, he has lost, but he lost on a DQ because he was beating the shit out of a guy, a deaf guy at that.
He couldn't. The guy, yeah.
Well, he was back of the head strikes to Matt Hamill, the wrestler that was deaf. Remember him from The Ultimate Fighter?
Yeah.
Great fighter.
They have a documentary on him.
But yeah, that's John Jones' one fight. He got disqualified for doing back of the head strikes to Matt Hamill. But John Jones is literally so there's this like conversation where John Jones doing it the correct way. He's taking time off. He's trying to bulk up, put on lean muscle, right? He's not just like, my walking around weight from me eating burgers. Right. Like he's literally trying to like weight lift, put on muscle, put on mass to become a heavyweight. To where is he gonna lose something? Because
I think he's gonna lose a little speed, but maybe gain some power.
That's the thing. Would John Jones moving up at heavyweight at his natural weight, right, be better for him because he's gonna keep the speed?
But he's not gonna have the power probably to.
But I feel like
bang with these guys.
But I feel like light heavyweight
with Stipe being a smaller heavyweight, he's fine.
Well, like, let's look.
But also DC Jones and heavyweight. But look, big difference.
But look at DC though.
Yeah, but DC's power in heavyweight.
DC was cutting to light heavyweight, right?
Right.
Made it. His power was a little diminished at light heavyweight because he was cutting. Moved up to heavyweight, a little chunky, a little flubbery, knocked out Stipe because the power, he got to keep his power.
So would it be a different fight at heavyweight?
But John Jones not cutting weight, would he carry enough power plus the speed from light if he didn't bulk up? I don't know. It's to be seen. To be determined.
What we've seen from John Jones the last few fights, I think he doesn't deserve a straight title shot. I think he needs a fight in heavyweight to see how.
So John Jones' argument was like he's been in light heavyweight forever. If you look at John Jones' resume,
you can't argue. I get it, but at the same time,
But here's the thing: if you're John Jones,
he's jumping, he doesn't get it straight a title shot. He needs to have a fight.
You do here. Undefeated light heavyweight, if you look at his resume, and his argument is I got bored.
That doesn't mean shit to me. I don't care if you're bored.
He still won though.
Yeah, okay, but
he still
barely.
But that's how you win though. If you're bored, that's how you win. That's how you win.
If I'm bored,
because he's not.
If I'm bored, I'm going to start you and put you away.
But here's the worst part though: is when he's bored, he goes fight of the night against Alexander
See, but that's a horrible. Yeah,
blah 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 blah.
That's not when he was bored. That's not when he was
bored. Yeah,
he's bored in the last few fights where he barely won.
He's like literally. I partied the whole week. I didn't train for Alexander.
It's not bored to me. It sounds like a good time.
I mean, I don't know.
I'm just saying if you're that bored and you fight like that and still win on no training,
but what I'm thinking
when you're training and you're fighting people and now we're questioning if you actually won that fight, to me, I'm not bored.
But he still wins them though.
I could beat.
He never lost.
I'm not saying that.
What I'm saying, I feel like
it's his fight.
But I'm saying if he lost, it would have opened something up to him. But he might have not trained, beat Santos. All right, cool. I don't have to train and beat these guys. So where when he moves to heavyweight, he's like, these motherfuckers can knock me out. So it's going to open something up. He has to be more careful, be more strategic, be more.
That, but at the same time, like hit the last couple of fights, his mindset's not there. I don't think he deserves to take a title shot right off the bat just because you moved to the weight class. All these guys have been working to a title shot to win the title. He needs I feel like he should have a fight before. Like fighting Stipe would be a great fight to watch.
Oh, I want to see that fight. I'm not saying.
And then if he wins, he gets a title shot. Okay, I'm fine with that.
Okay,
but
I'm 100% fine with that.
If you're bored and you're fighting, what would you do? I would say, okay, I'm gonna see how fast I can finish this motherfucker. I'm gonna start him.
Yeah, that's my mindset. But that's easy to say though. That's easier said than done.
But if he's bored, he's like, I didn't train hard enough. I didn't really care.
But he might go into the fight saying that, like, oh, I'm gonna finish this guy easily. And then all of a sudden,
but if he's that good,
all of a sudden 2 rounds in, you're like, oh shit, I'm getting fucked up. Let me like try to be more strategic, piece them apart, get the decision. I don't know. But all I'm saying is like I feel like maybe, and from what I've heard, is John kind of got a little too easy, a little too like
too complacent.
Yeah, that another great word by you tonight. This isn't you in a normal case, but that's another great word by you.
I wish I was wearing my glasses because I look more intellectual.
Right? That's 2 great words.
Another word right there, intellectual. Right? Here we go.
Intellectual.
3 I'm gonna go sign up for the SATs just to see what happens.
But I'm saying, like, I think John might have got a little too complacent. Thank you. And like, he's like, no matter what happens, I'm gonna beat these guys. So like, he's not putting the effort in. He doesn't have the drive.
That's not true though.
To where when he goes to heavyweight, there's that little bit of like,
that just pisses me off.
Shit,
though.
They can knock me out.
It just pisses me off.
When has John Jones not pissed you off in his career?
A lot.
The drug testing didn't piss you off.
No.
Him getting pulled out of all these fights didn't piss you off.
Well, it sucks, but
him doing all this dumb shit didn't piss you off.
When he used to fight, it was awesome. It was electric. He fucked people up.
I love watching John Jones fight.
And these last couple fights I've seen him in, it was shit.
They were still fun.
Yeah.
They were entertaining.
All right.
But you could argue he lost.
Like this fight. Wish it was better.
This fight went the way it was supposed to go. If Lewis didn't catch him. This fight was going to go this way the whole fight if Lewis didn't catch him. It was. This fight was...
I'm still going with what you said to me. He just didn't look like he wanted to be there.
It didn't. He looked flat-footed, unenergetic. Like
he might. Like I feel like he might have did too much before the fight.
So I said earlier, Derek Lewis throws switch kicks. He throws flying knees.
He did. He was
barely. Fine. When did you see a switch kick? When did you see a flying knee?
He's throwing some high kicks. He did one flying knee.
But like Lewis,
really shitty one because like his fucking forearm.
All right, so here's another
rejection.
Thing. In the interviews before, they were like, so like DC asked him, why do you throw switch kicks? They never land. Why do you? He's like, I don't know. I feel good in there when I throw those.
Keep guessing.
And he said when I'm throwing those, I'm feeling good. Oh, so he didn't throw any of those, right? So he wasn't feeling good.
Comes out he had COVID.
But like if you look at it, it's like he sat and waited the whole time. He was waiting. He let Cyril Gane work his distance, work his game the whole fight.
I know it might be a bad mindset, but I'd rather go out fucking swinging than taking no chances whatsoever. I feel like he didn't really take his chance to.
But it's easier said than done, though.
No. Wait, don't get me wrong. You might get caught, but when you first 2 rounds, when you're not doing shit, you're like doesn't really seem like you're trying to press the fight. Comes the 3rd round, like listen, you're already down 2 rounds.
But here's the thing,
you need to press the fight. You need to push. But his legs already fucked up.
You're in there, right? You're in there, and you're like, all right, I'm waiting for my chance. It's not here.
then you got to make a chance.
Not here, but you don't know when that chance is going to be.
Then you got to take a risk.
Maybe
big
he
risk,
never
big reward.
It's easier said than done. Like you're sitting here like, yeah,
I understand
right?
It's easier said than done, but you have to start.
He never saw it. He never saw that chance.
But I think he was being hesitant. Is why
I think so too.
He could have been a little more risky, took a chance and caught him maybe,
right,
or at least pressured back more to where he starts backing up. Is not doing too much because he gets clipped a couple of times. And he's like, "Fuck, let me step back. Let me rethink mine." And then he second guesses himself. You know what I mean? But like you said, he came in confident. He's pushing the fight. He's pushing the pace.
Yep.
And that's what Lewis didn't do.
But he played his distance. He played his distance. That's what he does.
He's smart.
He's in. Legs. He's out. He's in. Like you don't.
But if Lewis would have pushed a little more of the pace, like got through the first, got through the second, like okay, I need to push the pace a little more. I need to be the aggressor.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
But to each their own.
All right. So let's wrap up the night of fights. Right. They were a good night of fights. Okay.
Best fight. Aldo.
We missed all the good ones.
Oh, that dude! I preach that, right? If you're a fight fan and everyone's like, "Oh, why are we watching the prelims?" I preach that. The best. Have I not told Corey the best fights are the
they're
prelims?
Trying to prove themselves. They're trying to
because they're up and comers.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you've got.
I preach
the
that.
The first 4 fights, 3 out of them were KOs, and it's like
yeah. And there was a nasty armbar on their first prelim fight, Jessica Penne. She literally went submission to submission to submission, locked up an armbar, and fought the armbar for over a minute, just trying to lock it in. Eventually locked it in, capitalized on it.
Well, it's okay.
There was a flying knee. There was one fight where Miles Johns literally was piecing the dude apart.
Miles Johns.
Third round, literally just connected with this nasty overhand, dropped the guy. It was just a flying knee happened with the dude that didn't make weight, so kind of
So okay, well let me ask for the 5 fights of the main card, what was your favorite one?
So first fight was Casey
Kenny.
Yeah.
That was probably my second to least favorite.
That was my second favorite, maybe. Sonia Dung. That was a good fight. The Chiesa Vicente Luca fight was entertaining as hell, but ended really quick.
I love that.
Darce choke.
Yeah, because he was
going finish.
I thought Chiesa wasn't going to get finished, but that was a surprise to me.
By submission, right?
That was so I was surprised. Great. I was like, oh, that's awesome.
So, okay.
But I love submissions. I love it.
All right, so let's go. All right, so third fight was...
Well, no. First fight was Song Yudong. Second fight was the Torres
and Angela Hill.
That was a good fight.
That was a hell of a fight.
And Chiesa and Luque.
Yep. And then
Aldo, best fight of the night. To me, main card, that was the best fight.
All right, so I'll rank them. I'll rank mine right now. So I'm gonna go Torres Hill
first.
Yep, that's one.
That's the number one fight.
Number one fight. Aldo Munoz, Lewis gone, Vicente Chiesa, and then Song Yudong Casey Kenny.
We're going Aldo, whatever his fucking name is.
Pedro Munoz.
Yep, Munoz. That's my number one.
Okay.
2 would be the submission fight.
Darce choke.
Vicente Luque with the early Darce. That was crazy though.
Then I'm going Torres Hill.
It was a really good fight though. Like they were action packed.
Then I'm going Lewis gone, and then Song Yudong.
I bumped up Lewis gone just because of the technical aspect of gone and being an interim title fight. So that like just being a title fight kind of boosts you up.
No, no.
And then that there was it was a dominant performance though. It was that's like saying like, hey, that's like you knocking Sean O'Malley for that last fight. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't knock him for that.
But it's the same.
I knocked the fucking refs for stopping it early, when there's like 20 seconds.
But that's like
left.
saying like, oh, your fight sucked because you were so dominant. Is what I'm saying.
Ref, see when
gone.
He's boy.
Oh, what did he say?
He called him boy,
the good boy.
It's no, not. See you soon, boy. When you know, you know.
Hold on.
What about?
Oh yeah.
What do you think?
Rank your pay-per-view card.
Oh, mine was the same as yours actually. Minus the minus Yadong Song and Cyril Gain. That was just switched up. So mine was Aldo, Chiesa, Torres, Yadong Song, and Gain.
I was close on that.
You both are Gain last.
I didn't
No,
think
I'm
it
second
was a
to
good
last.
fight.
I thought it was a great, but
I put it there because
I
put it there because it was the main card.
I was expecting more out of Lewis. That's why I put it
But you
there.
you can't like diss the fact that Cyril Gane had a dominant performance though.
It was
like,
dominant, but
It's not that it was to me. It wasn't that impressive.
no, I get it, but like I'm into those though.
Was-
it was honestly the fact for me. It was just like I said it from the beginning. That's what I expected to happen. You
Right,
know?
yeah.
But it's like that's how I thought. That's what I thought was going to happen from the beginning. I just did not expect
But
Lewis to look
it's
so
literally
bad.
sluggish. Well, Lewis, that's what made it a worse fight for me because Lewis seemed so sluggish.
That fight literally is the written perfect paragraph of how that fight would have should have went, minus the fucking climax of Derek Lewis.
I feel like honestly, Gane could have finished him earlier if he would have pressed more. I think he was.
You can't because of Derek Lewis's.
I understand, but I think that's why it took so long because he was hesitant of getting hit.
Right.
But I think
he was keeping his distance. Very
but
well,
I think the way Lewis was acting, if he would have known maybe a little more, like more experience, like knowing Lewis is being like noticed as sluggishness, be like, I'm gonna press harder.
But Lewis does that though. Lewis, like, if you notice Lewis faked eye pokes, faked a lot of little things the whole time.
Look, this is when they're sparring.
Yeah, so that's another thing. Cyril Gane, Francis Ngannou were sparring partners.
Oh, yeah,
See, they're but the same build, which makes it interesting.
But if you notice this,
but Ngannou has that power. I think he has a bigger power.
Gane though is a different athlete than any of these guys.
That's why I'm excited.
He's way more. He moves like a 155 or 145er at his weight, which is throws
and
everyone
he's aggressive.
off.
That's why I think he's gonna push the pace. I think, but I could be wrong.
He didn't do that tonight though.
No,
he sat back, picked his shots. Oh,
I think Ngannou's gonna push the pace more
you thought,
in that fight.
But look at him and Lewis. He didn't do shit against.
But he's also
he was
very inexperienced then.
He was also more.
All right. At that point,
dude.
At that point, all he knew was
you remember that? Do you remember this night?
Yeah.
Oh.
All he knew was knockouts when he fought Lewis the first time.
That's all he knew then.
Now he's probably more well-rounded. He's been working on his wrestling, working on his takedown.
I will tell you the difference between the Lewis Ngannou fight and the Lewis Cyril Gane fight. I'll tell you the difference. You do not respect Cyril Gane's power like you do Derek Lewis's power.
Right.
So you can pressure, you can force the action because you do not expect to get a one-punch knockout from Cyril Gane. So you can pressure, you can throw punches, not expecting to get caught. That's the one big difference. If Francis Ngannou plays it that way, maybe because they sparred a lot in training, he can't mentally get past. I don't know. We'll see.
We will see.
How this long is the best part. This is the best.
How long ago was they sparring partners?
It can't be that long ago. Cyril Gane's only been fighting for 3 years.
We could say it was when his first year in, maybe.
So 2 years ago?
Right.
Not that long ago?
Yeah. 2 years is a lot of training. A lot of difference for both of them.
So you know what the crazy part is? The two best heavyweights in the UFC maybe have a combined MMA career of 8 years. Maybe.
How many fights? What, 25 fights maybe? In the UFC.
Probably less than that. Yeah, so Cyril Gane has 10, right? He's 10-0.
What's Ngannou has
Ngannou might be 11, 12-0. No, he's not 12-0 because he lost to Derek Lewis and one other guy.
So around 25, like I said.
Probably like 25 fights. But for the two best heavyweights.
That's what I said, though.
That's fine. That's fine. I didn't know.
You said I was wrong.
I never said you were wrong. I was just trying. But is that not crazy for the two best heavyweights in the world, arguably, are combined for less than 25 fights or 25 fights total? You know what I'm saying? Like when you look at like DC,
Francis Ngannou is 16-3.
Is he? He has 16-3. Oh God, he has way more than I thought.
What a card though. Decent card. Not the best, but decent.
There wasn't.
Decent
So
card
this
for
was not a casual fans card. Other than a heavyweight.
This was more of a legit UFC fan.
Yeah. This was not a casual fan card.
It's going to be less views because it's not pushing like the.
I'm
if you
not
put McGregor on a card, it's gonna.
Here's the thing. I'm not gonna come to hey, you watch UFC, yeah,
or John Jones. Wait till you put John Jones.
But here's the thing. I'm not gonna go to you. Hey, you watch UFC, yeah.
Let's say he's wearing lipstick.
I'm like, oh, you like Michael Chiesa,
or he's eating a red lollipop.
Oh, Chael Sonnen,
doesn't it? Why does his lips look so weird and pink?
Because it's Chael Sonnen, dude. Let him be.
Mean streets of where?
The fucking mean streets of fucking whatever he's from. But this wasn't a car that you're going to bring up to like in somebody on the street. Hey, you watch UFC? Yeah. Oh, what do you think about Vicente Luque, Michael Chiesa? No one's going to like who? I don't know either one of those. What do you think about Tisha Torres, Angel Hill? As an avid UFC watcher, I know all four of those guys. I'm excited for both of those fights. You know what I'm saying? Like this is a very like avid UFC watchers type of fight card. The only thing that made it honestly, the only thing that made it valid to casual fans was the interim heavyweight title because everyone wants to watch heavyweights. That's like watching Tyson Muhammad Ali. You want to watch heavyweights.
What did I say earlier?
What does that say?
His weight? 250. 250. Yeah, that's what he fights at.
Who?
Francis.
Yeah.
He's still cutting.
No, when he first
walking around.
When he first started at heavyweight, he was cutting to 265. And then he
definitely leaned up a little.
He did. He leaned up. He looks way more shredded now. He leaned up.
But I still think he's probably cutting 10 pounds.
He's only been fighting.
If you walk around at
260,
why would you cut?
I bet you he's still he probably a little bit. He probably trimmed like 4 or 5 pounds.
Because of training camp, you lean out some.
Right.
He probably walks around at like 270, 265.
I was gonna say 4 or 5, like 5, 10 pounds.
So he through the time of camp and a little bit of like eating healthy, he probably loses.
And the week before, he's probably like sauna, sprinting.
Why would you sauna? If you're under the weight, why would you sauna?
It's your body sweat. It's good.
Why?
Some people like it. I don't fucking know. Brandon.
Okay, if you like
why
it.
Why do you get in the sauna? You don't.
But I used to. But
why?
You're not getting us. The problem.
Why'd you get in the sauna?
Why would you cut weight to drain your body though?
He might get it just for like a relaxation thing. I'm not saying he's standing there at 212 degrees for like an hour and a half.
But he's not cutting.
He's in there for 20 minutes.
But he's not cutting 5 to 10 pounds of weight though.
Not from sweating.
Saying. That's what you were saying. Like, oh, he might.
No, I'm saying like he probably walks in the camp, and he has to cut. He might be like 5 to 10 pounds over when he starts camp. And by the time
I'd
going
say 10 to 15,
just going through camp, he's going to lose that weight.
Like, oh, maybe the week of he might lose 5 pounds. Like, why would he lose 5 pounds?
But he might.
He's underweight.
During camp, he might eat normal. Like,
but the week of though, he doesn't.
You don't fucking know.
If watch embedded, watch countdowns. The week of a fight, all training literally ceased to exist. Like, there's like little warm up and like tactical things, but there's no hard training because it's the week of the fight. You don't want to tear down and break down your body.
That's why that was the best fight of the night right there.
The only breakdown of your body is to weight cut, to get down. You know, if you're under, why would you put that on stress on your body?
Yeah, I get it.
So, all right, guys, this has been a really good Fisticuff Alley, though.
Yeah, nice. Thanks, Nolan, for joining us.
Yeah, thank you, Nolan.
I appreciate
Definitely had to come back again on the next one. Hopefully.
Hey, Nolan, so one more shout out. What's your Twitch?
It's _Raven.
And what do you like?
And it's not that so Raven. It's just Raven.
What kind of games do you play though?
Just Warzone.
Just Warzone.
Zombies. Any Call of Duty really.
Mario Kart
games. Mario Kart's fun. Yeah.
Do you play Mario Kart on there?
No, I don't.
I will tune into Mario Kart.
Tune in next week for Mario Kart race.
Can you do you have an Oculus? Can we get you an Oculus and you fucking like box?
I wouldn't be very good at
and fight on Oculus.
Probably.
But anyway, so tune into him. It's Ravens.
It's Raven. Yeah.
_.
It's _Raven.
It's _Ravens on Twitch. Warzone. How many wins?
550.
What's your KD?
2.
2. So hey, tune into this guy. This dude's legit. So we will be back with you. I think the next big card's
in a month.
Jake Paul, Tyron Woodley though.
That's
August 29th.
Are they fighting?
Yeah.
Tyron Woodley is really.
Oh, and we're going golfing that Monday, so we're off again.
Yeah. So
yes,
Fisticuff Alley, Jake Paul, Tyron Woodley.
If you would like to join, we'll be doing it.
We'll be here. Also, recently, Tyson Fury's younger brother, Tommy Fury, is on that card.
Ooh, he called out Jake Paul.
Yeah, so a lot of people are saying that they should fight. So, but we're gonna wrap this one up. Thank you guys for joining. It's been a fun one. Follow us on Instagram. Follow It's Ravens on Twitch.
It's _.
Oh, sorry, I forgot the underscore.
If they forget that, they'll never find him.
All right, Corey. Last word. Hit them.
It's not your experts. Open your ears, shut your mouth. We're out.
It's only 1:22. We're good to go.
I'm drinking liquor.
Dude, there's 2 more trivia games.
We have to take shots.
There's 2 more trivia games out too. Just saying. We had so much fun last week.
All right, you pick the shots, kid.
What happened?
Oh, we got to take shots because you won the.